every draw, every sweep, every takeout has led to this. 16 teams arrived at the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte at the start of this Nationals tournament, and only 4 remain. 2 will represent the United States at the World Championships. It is finals day, and it's time for the championship draws on the men's and women's side at the U.S. National Curling Championships in Charlotte. Carter Woodeel alongside Olympic gold medalist Tyler George. So happy to have your company this evening. A 4 o'clock Eastern time draw. 2 games simultaneous on this sheet of ice. It'll be the women's side and the men's side. On the women's side, Team Strauss takes on Team Cousins. As a result of the Page playoff system, Team Cousins got the win in the 1-2 game over Strauss. Strauss came through the semifinal, defeating Team Rhyme, and so it'll be a rematch for the championship between Strauss and Cousins. And on the men's side, on the feature sheet for us today, it is a, shall we say, rubber game this week between Team Stopera, who got the better of Team Shuster in the Page playoff game in the 1-2, but Team Shuster got the win in the round robin, and John Shuster trying to get his 11th national title. Tyler, we're in for something special today.
Well, this is the way you want it. Third time they're playing 1-1 against each other, so no complaints from anybody on the result. You go 2-1. You're going to the World Championships, and Shuster looking to do it for the 300th time, whatever it ends up being now. And for Team Stopera, with Corey Dropkin stepping away, this would be a huge thing for Andrew if he can pull this off as a skip.
Here's how it lines up. This is a team looking for back-to-back national titles. Of course, skipped by Corey Dropkin 1 year ago. Stopera moves from second to skip. Tom Howell is the third, Mark Fenner at second, and Lance Wheeler filling in for Corey Dropkin's roster spot, so to speak. He will throw lead stones for Team Stopera. And on the opposite side for Team Shuster, John Shuster is the skip for this team. Chris Plies at third, Colin Huffman at second, and Matt Hamilton throwing lead stones for the team that came in as the heavy favorite, but lost in the 1-2 game to this Team Stopera side. This is what we're looking at for rules of play. Again, it is 8 ends rather than 6 in the playoffs, where you need to have to continue playing. You can concede after 8. Free guard zone, no tick rule are in effect. 38 minutes of thinking time per team. You get a timeout in the regulation play, and if we go to an extra end, which would be quite dramatic in a national final, you get the extra timeout as well. I know coming into this event, Team Shuster was the focus of so much attention, and rightfully so. They're Olympians. What did Team Stopera do, Tyler, to win that game that they'll need to repeat to get 2 playoff wins over Shuster and a national championship?
Well, in seeing the little bit that we did while we were doing our own feature game, it seemed like Andrew had John chasing for the most part. You don't want to chase Team Shuster. If they beat you in, not necessarily even on the scoreboard, but just beating rocks in, or beating your opponent in stones first, if they're chasing you, they're not scoring. So for Team Stopera, same thing. You just want to make sure you're dictating the action, get in first. Schuster's going to try his best not to allow them to do that. But the draw game for Stopera is the key. They play a lot of hits. They tend to play things open, but we've seen some more complicated situations and houses for them than maybe we've seen in the past, and you really have to be able to do that if you're going to beat John. You don't necessarily have to just run stones and keep it close. You need to take it to him. So for Shuster, it'll be the exact opposite. Just you feel like you're the better team. You want to try to dictate the action if you can. We're going to stand for the anthem.
National anthem here before the final. That underscores what these teams are playing for. Yes, you're trying to win a curling game. You're trying to win a prestigious tournament. But perhaps the ultimate prize that is on the line for both the men's and women's teams that are taking the ice is the chance to represent the place that they are from, to represent a country of 350 million people in a world championships. That is something you can't put a price on and something you take with you for the rest of your life, and that is what is on the line. This is the women's game. We'll be poking our head in on our feature stream, but we do have a fixed camera stream of the women's game as well available here on YouTube. Team Strauss and Team Cousins going head-to-head, and Team Stopera versus Team Shuster on our feature sheet, trying to get the opportunity once again to represent the United States at Worlds.
Now, there's nothing like doing that, wearing USA on your back with your name. For the women's game, all 8 participants, none of them have represented the United States with regard to the women's game at the World Championships. And for the men's squad, obviously Team Shuster, been there, done that. 3 of the 4 Team Stopera have worn USA for men's. Lance Wheeler, the only one that has not. But this is what you play for right here, and most pressure that you're going to see in this championships, obviously, for the national title game.
Big response for Team Shuster. Pretty good crowd on hand. Folks are still kind of filing in. We had a rowdy atmosphere for the Saturday night draw last night with 4 different draws, and no doubt there are going to be some Team Shuster fans in the building. I'm sure Team Stopera will have his cheering section as well. And you see Tom Howell, he's doing the elbow bumps this week because he was dealing with an illness that knocked him out of the last round-robin game. Gave it a go for the first couple events, wasn't feeling well, decided to bow out. They played with 3 men the rest of the way. He was able to come back and play in the 1-2 game, and obviously went pretty darn well for his team. But that's why he's doing the elbow, because he's not necessarily feeling 100% as he gets ready to throw third stones and try and win a national championship with Team Stopera.
You can feel the tension in the air, too. This is one game for it all, no best-of-3 finals, as you see in the Olympic trials. So you don't get a down game. You have to win this one. This is it. Important for Team Stopera, I think, to get off to a good start. They do have hammer by virtue of winning that 1-2 game. That's very important. But I don't think you want to overextend early. This might be a little bit more of a conservative start for them. I don't expect Shuster to do anything but go to the center guard to start things off. And again, don't want to take ends off if you're John. If you feel like you're the better team, then you want to try to score early and often. Don't shorten the game up. The longer it goes where Stopera's hanging around, and again, not saying that they're the big underdogs. They won the 1-2 game. But just on historical results, this is Team Shuster that is used to winning these national championship games. So you want to get your feet wet a little bit, but don't overextend early.
A little bit early if you can. Yep, it's going to overcurl.
And we are underway in the national championship.
Okay, go ahead then.
Never
ahead.
curl.
All right, leave it. That's fine. All right, Matt, it works.
As you predicted, center guard from Matt
Good enough.
Hamilton.
It does look as though Stopera is going to go to the corner guard, too. So aggressive start from them.
Lance Wheeler,
Line's good.
as you mentioned, not part of that team last year. That won national championship with Corey Dropkin at skip.
Line's good.
Moved over from Team Dunham, a former hockey player. Now trying to reach the pinnacle of curling in the United States. Trying to knife this into a good spot.
Yeah, a little heavy, so that's going to bounce off. Looks like Shuster may still be sitting 2. How many do they want to pile in? Looks like another draw around that stone in the 8-foot.
So rubbing that thing again is like disaster, right? It's the only disaster we have. We're throwing like 25.
Yeah.
So into skip stones here in 1, John
Set,
Shuster.
25, 30.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see a 30 than a.
What did Chris throw?
I had 10s on Chris's.
We are going to be a tiny bit further out than Chris's and yours, but I still think the speed's going to be perfect. So, 25. Okay. Airing on the 30 side.
I had a 20.
Top 4. Come on, 15. Gotta go a bit.
Go ahead.
As John said, you want to make sure that you're by.
T.
Curl.
Can't click off that rock in the top of the 8-foot.
There.
It's a mile to curl.
Curl.
Keep going. Keep going, Matty. Keep going. Keep going.
Hard, Matt.
To the top of the button for John Shuster on his first.
Yeah, how many can they get moving here? You can see a decent chunk of that yellow stone.
I was thinking a third.
Oh,
Like a third to a thin. It's like a thin third, I think.
Yeah, I'm seeing thin third from here.
it's getting a little scary.
I think you'll have plenty of it.
What's that? I know.
Okay, then a touch
Wow.
more than that.
You see if you can hit third, maybe a little less, and get those stones
Dang it.
to carry with a little bit of drag on the back too.
Yeah.
That's good ice.
Early opportunity for Andrew Stopera. Skipping a team going for their second straight championship.
Close. Close. Whoa! Curl! Curl!
Gets on top of shot stone, but there's still something for John Shuster to work with.
It looks like Shuster just sitting 1 right
Which
now.
one? This one? I mean, as long as, well, maybe. I mean, if I rolled in here, it might.
You gotta roll. You can't nose it.
No. Yeah, we can, even if we roll out here, what's he doing?
Well,
Taking 1.
the way this curls, you might be able to
I
get to
guess
nose.
it depends. This might be. Come look. I don't know who this is. Matt, come take a look. I think this might be third, unfortunately, which to me says it's just draw. Because if I draw it to, even if I throw it to here, we're fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like as long as he can't get over the
Yeah.
top, it catches.
Pretty sure it's yellow.
You think it's yellow? Do you think it's yellow above this one? I think this one might be third though. What are you thinking?
3, 4, 5.
What if I just throw a freeze right to here, without bumping this rock?
Yeah. I mean, I just don't. Is this the same? Does this do the same thing? Or does he have this for 3?
This is not there for 3 because this is always running into
Going
one of
into
those.
the, I don't think you hit the top side. So.
I don't mind leaving them mat.
So you just peel this then?
I think that's fine.
Okay. As long as you guys are on board. Okay.
So what do you think of
You
this?
like that,
Trying to just
Colin?
take care of that red stone at the
Just peel
back?
in this
Feel that
back
back
one.
one?
Yeah, there might be an angle
You
run
can't really
for a
tap
few.
This one this way, and the double
It's
always
close
jams
on that
into the red
corner
or yellow.
guard.
I think this is safe. This is a force. Just peel.
John thinks it's a force. If you're only sitting 1 after making this, it's a little bit
I don't think he needs
dangerous.
to. I mean, he could.
'Cause I
he
think
could, in theory,
Stopera
attempt
will
this, like,
take on
angle
the-
run in here for no,
The
I
run,
don't
but
think
if
so.
yellow is 2, I
If
don't
he does,
think
it's
they'll
only for
play
2,
it.
So
But it looks like red might be second shot.
John Shuster's final stone in the opening end.
easy. Your curl. Clean.
Executes the call,
Shot.
peels away the back stone.
There's good.
They are playing the draw. Nothing
Speed seems pretty nice. Like you can get like a 15 there.
Yeah.
risky with this
Like
shot.
John's is like a 14.9. They swept it a lot, but
Yeah.
and I wouldn't be shocked if mine runs a hair better.
Okay. Natural's probably like 14.6, 14.7, you think?
So just kind of like I gave you in the draw shot.
Yeah.
Or in the practice.
Yep.
Okay.
final stone, opening end.
Pretty solid ad.
It's close. Close. Wait, look scared. Line only. Wait there.
Careful
Wait there.
then.
Back forward.
Whoa.
Back forward. It's close.
Running.
I think we're still back forward. Okay. Where? Back forward. T. Close. Straight. T. Wait's good.
Oh, oh.
We're good.
They get it by their own. It settles into the back four. And Andrew Stopera with a single in end number one. Forced
Yeah, really
to
good
a
weight.
single to start things off. We're up and running in the national championship final.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
One end gone by in the championship final.
That's
One of
how
these
it
teams will
follows.
represent the United States in Ogden, Utah at the World Championships. A little over a month from now. Carter Woodeel, Tyler George, John Shuster forces Andrew Stopera in end number one. Now trying to take advantage of last rock. He's got it for the first time here
Line's good.
in the second.
Fresh track.
Try to get into the Dales
It's
can.
never curl, I don't think.
Line's great.
It's
Curl's
never
fine.
curl. It's never curl.
16-3. That's good. That way, Maddie. Start, bud. Nice height.
It's a little role reversal from end number one. Center guard from Stopera, corner guard from Schuster.
Yeah, Schuster not wasting any time going to the corner. No surprise there.
Lance Wheeler throwing lead stones from Golden, Colorado, 41 years old. Played hockey in college at the D3 level. Didn't start curling until a friend recommended it when he was in grad school. He's come in to
Sideways. Good lord.
take the Corey Dropkin roster spot on this team. Throws a nice couple of stones.
A third at least.
Throw that went sideways late.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just curled a lot, eh? You popped that pretty good, too.
Maybe seeing a little bit more curl on that intern path than we've seen.
Should have
Easy
room.
then, easy then.
Both teams commented on how much that rock curled.
Yeah, we're really out here riding the line, too.
God dang it.
Might want to go all the way back 12. 14. Go ahead, Chris. All the way back here. Yeah, it's fine. Far as it goes. Far as it
curl.
goes. Far as it goes. All the way back here.
Come on, cross the line
Keep
if you
going.
can.
Keep going.
Cross the
Keep
line.
going. Keep going.
Ah, sorry,
All right,
guys.
So they decide to bring
That's
that
the
back.
down D3 though, so don't hate that.
Matt Hamilton,
Tried to slide
the
late.
first curler to ever have a bobblehead at the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum. Also an Olympic gold medalist.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here's Mark Fenner's first
Close.
from Bemidji,
Whoa,
Minnesota.
Curl,
No, clean.
curl, clean,
Clean. Yep.
straight, yep,
Yep.
straight,
Hard.
hard.
Gets a
Yikes.
piece of
Sorry,
the
guys.
guard.
Good throw.
Don't know if they quite saw that right away.
Snapping there.
Yeah, again, more curl than what they've seen. A little
Just
surprised by the amount of curl.
Up there is fine with 12.
You think a hair more?
What?
You think a hair more weight, or is it 12 okay?
You can throw 11, 7. Yeah.
Colin Huffman realized he was good at this when he finished second in a shooting competition with adults as a 10-year-old.
Hard. Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Big roll, Chris. Big roll. Far as it goes. I got this one, Maddie.
Keep going, John.
They tap
Keep
the
going.
red. John Shuster works it, and it's close to being out of the house.
I think that's still biting. Doesn't really matter too much with
Is that
hammer.
Too much ice for this direction?
Actually can play into a jam if you're drawing underneath the corner guard too.
Hair down.
Close. Clean.
Yep. Yes. Whoa.
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 Curl.
Whoa.
Curl. Watch the roll, Tom. Oh. Good spot.
A pretty good shot, getting the roll over to back 4 foot. It's a little bit delicate now for Schuster to roll away. Tough to maintain 2-point end and not leave the double back here.
Huffman second.
High 11s.
Yep. Gotta go, Maddie. Clean. Yep. Never off. Hard. Chris, even a foot. It's fine. Okay. A little thin. It's fine.
So the red goes, but the yellow's close
was
together
one,
and behind the
perfect.
tee line.
It's still a little
Like a
bit
third
thin
to
to
a
make the
quarter.
double,
Third.
but fairly
Third
straightforward.
to 7-5. Quarter sticks.
Yeah, 7.5.
Best case scenario would be to be buried behind that guard. For Tom Howell, New Jersey native, Marquette grad, lives in Milwaukee.
Hard. 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 Watch it. Oh, wait.
And executes that brilliantly. It does kind of overroll to the other side of the guard, but you can see the speed that he gave that with, a little around the
Take
horn
the double
effect.
roll a little bit here. 8-5.
Does give
Nose is fine
Team
too. They have
Schuster a
to deal
chance
with it if he
to
knows it, so.
take care of that biter. With Chris Plies. Says he grew up a skate rat in Duluth, Minnesota.
Hard.
Proud of where he's from and its
Keep going.
curling heritage.
Keep going.
Hard. Whoa. We'll go the other, I guess. But
Okay.
it's fine.
2 reds go, Shooter rolls out. The house is empty. Heading into Tom Howell's last.
And the rollout will allow Stopera to draw underneath their own guard too.
So,
Top 4.
yeah, high 14s. Good ad. Top 8, top 12. Yeah. Top 8.
Line's close. Maybe a little room.
Top 4.
Cooch's
Top
rock.
4. Max weight.
It's got a lot of room.
It's really running.
Knife if you can.
I mean, it's heavy.
Back four.
Just knife. It's not even close to the guard. Okay.
Okay, Tom.
That's not what they're looking for.
And
good weight.
definitely wide on the line. Does not get
sure.
close to getting underneath. So John will be able to
11.
roll back towards their own
10-5,
corner guard.
Chris.
This is men, maybe.
Chance to kind of bring 2 back into the picture here for Chris Plies and Team Schuster.
10-5.
Yep.
It's good.
Easy.
Close. Stay close. Closer
Curl.
straight. Closer.
Clean. Curl. Curl. Hang on, baby. Ooh, I think it's just going to go out. Nope. Can't miss it that way. Sorry.
Yeah, a little misread there from John.
10.
Sticking around is important so you don't leave that draw underneath
Chris.
again.
Yeah.
So I had you here. So I feel like
So
it's
Team
there.
Stopera gets another try at this time with their skip throw on
That
the
same
stone.
weight's pretty good.
Yeah, fight for.
That was top 8.
Even a sliver less. Sliver less. It's quite a bit less ice. I mean,
Yeah.
there might be a spot where if we get inside, it's going to just go.
Yeah,
So
I like this. Give it a whirl.
similar throw to last end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same speed.
Made a draw for his single in end number
Yeah, bite
1.
before depth.
Yep.
Andrew Stopera, third generation curler whose dad represented the United States at Worlds.
Top 8.
Line's good.
You're right. You're right.
Starting to go.
Top 8.
Bite the 4. Room.
Really close.
A little bit of room.
Weight's good. Weight's perfect.
Curl.
We're all there. We're all there. We're all there.
You're on the finish. Don't go behind T though. Even top 4.
Just not really finishing a whole lot on that line right now. We saw the hack weight shots actually
I
curling
think I'm
pretty
just throwing a
strongly,
freeze,
but starting closer to the
he
center
just had
line.
here.
So
I
it looks
can't
like that
imagine
break
there's no any
point,
reason to do
as
anything
we've
different,
seen throughout most of this week, is
14.8
more
there.
in the middle of the forefoot.
So
So it
14.5
takes a little
should be a
time
nice
to get there.
14.6, 1 foot tap.
This looks like just tap ice, not dry.
Yeah. I had 14.8 on that.
Yeah, it's 7.
So we got to move it a foot to be shot at least.
Okay.
So, but I'm trying to just throw freeze and let you guys sweep to tap it.
Yeah.
20.
For the tap, yeah. That's
Okay.
like natural top 4
Okay.
T.
All right.
So a challenging tap for John Shuster. He's been to 5 Olympics. He's won 10 national
Okay, start carving that,
championships,
maybe.
including 7 as a
That'll get
skip.
there. Easy.
Get ready to knife.
Careful.
8. You pivoting or am I?
Keep going. Keep going. Wait, perfect. Gotta go a bit. Straight.
Needs to move it a touch on this line to be shot.
Nice, John.
Pretty good spot. It's a tricky one now for Stopera to try to lose that stone and
Still
I think
tough.
it's the best shot.
not jam.
Stay.
I mean, when John Shuster says it's perfect,
Just pick it.
that's high praise.
Yeah, there is space to get this over the top.
What's that?
He gets close to the guard though.
Except for, yeah.
Just peel weight, try to miss the red if they can. If they lose their own, then
Do you like
have to
that
make sure the
ice?
yellow goes too.
I think it's good. I think you'll see just a nice gradual curl at the end.
Yep.
Last stone for Andrew Stopera.
Yep. Oh, close. Yep. Hard. Hard.
And picks out that yellow beautifully.
Good stuff from Andrew early, and that's going to force Schuster to draw for 1.
You guys going out, fine going out further and just throwing for T?
So after Schuster forces Stopera in the opening end, the force is on here in end number 2.
Same room and we throw for sweeping weight, it might go nuts, but.
Thanks.
Same room again's fine, yep. What kind of weight are you trying to throw? T-line. Just T. I'm not trying to throw the back end, I'm just throwing T-line. So, trying to throw you guys a 10, right?
Yeah.
You guys had 400? Yeah. Okay.
Final stone, second end, John Shuster.
I had an 11.
Wait's close.
I added a little more than the last, be careful. Knife it maybe, Colin.
Yeah, this has got a lot of weight right now.
Wait's close.
Huffman
Should get
trying
there.
to turn it maybe for backing.
Straight maybe now even. Straight, you're on the backing.
Looking to use that backing. And does 4 is 1. So the teams trade forces to start off our national championship game on the men's side in Charlotte. 1-1 after 2. Great to see the young folks taking in the action here at Nationals. Our national championship games happening concurrently. Was not initially the plan, but we had that schedule reshuffling because of some issues with the roof of the venue, and so these games were pushed together on this Sunday. We've got the women's game streaming on YouTube as well. It is a 2-0 lead for Delaney Strauss over Elizabeth Cousins. A steal of 2 from Team Strauss in the second end to give her that advantage. And the aggressive play continues here. Corner guard goes up for Stopera after each skip forces the other to begin our men's title game.
Line should be good.
Right out for a sec.
Yeah, we're gonna have to curl this one a mile as well.
I don't think so, Colin.
Gonna
Just
have to
be ready
curl.
for
It's
the
never
curl.
you, Chris.
A little bit.
Knife it over
Yep.
there. 14-7.
Hard. Really checking up.
Yep, go ahead.
Distance.
too. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
That's the difference between throwing it at the broom and doing what I did in the first
I thought
one.
we'd still be able to get it over there, Matt. I gave you the same broom pretty much. No worries, so. Good curl.
I know, I
Just
don't
gets a
want to throw
corner
like my first
underneath
one.
the guard, still accessible for Stopera.
A little conversation between Matt Hamilton and John Schuster there.
Hair heavy.
It's good.
Close.
Hair
Yep.
heavy.
Whoa.
Heavy.
Whoa, curl. Hard. Hard, Cooch. Hard. Hard. Watch it.
Love to get this buried underneath the corner. Oh, that's a great call on the roll. Perfectly done.
Yeah,
So
I think
things are
it's
set
here.
up well for Team Stopera to try to get their multiple here in 3.
And Schuster can't peel the guards yet
Full
either,
eight,
so
guys.
no run back available. Have to draw under the center for the time being. This is how Stopera wants to run this game. Again, keeping Schuster chasing a little bit, and that's the biggest downside of that draw, not finishing on the previous shot. You can play that hit and roll. Now you're dictating the action again.
Line's pretty much perfect. It does not need curl help, I don't think, Matt. 14-1.
Sure.
You can, yeah, go. I just don't want him to just roll the other side. I'd rather have him roll the other way. That's fine. That way.
Okay.
You have anything? It's
Looked
either
like
you can
Schuster and
try
Hamilton
this
maybe
or
just
we
trying
can
to
play
get on the
middle.
same page
I don't think it's
with
freeze.
those last couple of stones.
Okay.
Yeah, John didn't
think-
want that to come out the other side because
looks
then
like it's there with
Stopera
Pat.
can hit and roll
Okay.
to the opposite wing and spread these stones out. It's looking like a 2 right away.
12.5 enough for you
Yeah.
on 12.
That's exactly what
12
they're
and a half.
trying. It'd be very difficult for Schuster to stay away from giving up 2 if Stopera makes this shot because the other one is buried under the guard.
Close.
Clean.
Yep. Yes.
This is
Whoa,
way
curl.
gone already.
Curl. Clean. Straight. Straight. Yes. Roll. No, you're good.
Boy, speed had to be a little bit different out in the outside ice. Can't believe that Fenner would be that far short.
That is very far from what they were looking for on that shot.
I never
He's
thought
got a
that was
rip.
like. They could also come this way too, or here.
There's a good
but-
chance the rip, if you do put it in the middle, is coming that way.
That was the
probably.
T line. I think it's guard as well.
Is this the track, though? This is a fresh... We know the other
It's
turn.
like a 2-3. Touching center line. What's that? What's that? You want to go this way?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Full sweep. It just booked. There's so much frost. I think 14's close. Really? Yeah.
Even out there.
I want to see 5 feet more than we were throwing in practice.
Roll.
It's gonna grind you up.
How heavy?
No, we're good.
It looks really heavy.
Yeah.
To it. We're almost to it.
Split.
Curl.
Yeah.
Split.
Whoa. Straight. Go, buddy.
Hard. Oh. Probably better off curling it.
Okay.
Okay, Tom.
I mean, they're all
Sorry. There's nothing you can do there. That's. Yeah.
13-3.
It's a total.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I got some split.
What?
Honestly, room's off it.
He just
Comes down. Yeah.
He like
Gets so
kind of
hard,
slipped.
it's hard to manage, but I think it's good. I had 11-1 on
Team
yours.
Shuster with the good setup as we head into Skip Stones in the third.
No, we're trying to roll.
Okay.
We can roll this thing lost, and it's. He has to come in and freeze, and I can just hit this center one again, and it's maybe a deuce at most. 11. Same thing Chris threw. I had 11-1 on Chris. No, it's not the end of the world here, but let's just make this roll.
Skip Stones in 3. Here comes John Shuster.
Weight's 11. Weight's good. Straight. Close. Yep. Straight. Hard. Hard. All the way to it. All the way to it.
Right to it.
Sit. Good.
Oh, really good stuff there. Schuster needed that one badly.
Good shot.
How did he find that inside roll?
It's not bad.
Great
You
call
like the
from
triple?
Flies.
Okay.
Near those giant clouds.
That is buried underneath. We'll see if they can open up the front with a
Intern.
triple peel.
2/3.
John. 11-5.
I don't see it doing a whole lot.
That's actually right.
Okay, I think this is pretty straight here. Yours ran really straight.
Just want to give themselves a shot on their last one to get to that stone. They will always have that angle run, but if this is made, John's likely hitting the sit 2, take 3 out of play.
Yes. Hard.
Some oohs and ahs from the crowd on the up.
Still curl. Yep. Finish it. Pretty good spot. Just tricky to like, estimate how much the next one down the path is going to curl. Like I gave less ice, but it still didn't want it to. Yeah, I just would have liked to not have been there. Like I would have liked to have been a no.
Sure.
Right to it, Matt. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Go. That way, Colin.
Shot, Colin.
Yeah, just top 8.
Speed-wise is good, eh? 14.5.
Looks like through this track should be decent. Top 12.
Pretty close.
Top 12.
Line's maybe at
Top 8.
line's good.
Top 4.
Line's good.
No, top 8. Top 8, top 12.
You can go. It's curl a hair. Curl. Right to my broom.
Take a look, take a look. Over there.
Oh, not too deep, not too deep, not too deep. Line will be good. Spot, Tom.
Good, Tom. On a boy.
Stopped.
Yeah.
You got about a quarter?
10-quarter.
You want to try to just kill it? You want to try killing it or play that? Whatever looks better to you.
Whatever you like.
I think rolling center's fine.
Do you think we can kill it with 12 or not is a question.
Well, this guy's
Yeah, let's just run then.
okay.
Just a shade high. You know, we can probably throw 9.
Get out here, buddy.
Yep, hard. Clean. Yep.
First stone from Chris Plies and end number 4. Team Stopera forced in the third after an outstanding hit and roll from John Shuster on his first stone. This ticks off the red on the run back,
Sorry, Chris.
and it will not leave the house.
No real danger here for Schuster, but having a hard time getting offense going right now with the hammer, and that's by design for Stopera, not letting John dictate the action, get out in front.
I saw a hair less.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Small lad,
Few feet less.
Line's okay.
We're close.
Rim.
We're close. Yep, I agree.
Your curl right now. Curl.
Just top 12.
Line's good.
Just top 12.
Trying to drag this.
Hard, straight. Hard. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, good spot.
Pretty good spot again.
Sits behind cover.
You like the same? Okay.
Thanks, so. Yeah.
Not sure if they're shot rock if they stick this run under the guard. It's very close.
Clean. Close.
Ready for curl.
Straight. Whoa.
Wanted that one.
Ah, shoot.
Not quite able to straight stuff it.
Bummer.
Team Stopera can see it.
Yeah, really tough to
Yeah.
stick it
'Cause if
dead
we roll
under the
under,
guard
he's
when you're throwing just normal
No,
pass.
it's like he makes the hit and roll, but
It's on the line that you need to hit for so short a period of time.
Yeah. But then we should have a dig or a draw to lie to. 10-5. This is pretty gradual. It didn't go crazy. Yeah. I think we just nose it 10-5.
Okay.
Well, triple action.
Because we can't really draw under this way, right?
No, I think everything's too diggable.
Skip stones in 4. Andrew Stopera.
Wait's good.
They just want to hit this on the nose because I believe if Schuster plays the roll, they won't be shot after that. So they just want to keep this right on the center line. Pretty good
That's
there.
essentially what they do.
Roll all the way this way, though. Yeah. He just opens up or just leaves the clear drop path anyways, right? So we can try to roll.
Yeah.
I mean, soft enough where we outcount it, right?
It has to be at least 11.
Yeah, it has to be at least 11.
I think 11-5.
There we go.
Rock off.
Yeah.
This has been a technical game so far.
Melting.
3 ends, 3 forces.
You can make this a little dicey. If we can get to edge on edge over here, it's going to be. Yeah.
John Schuster's first stone with hammer and 4.
5 and 2.
Trying to roll towards the other corner guard. That's the only way they can get shot rock.
Easy. Curl. Hard. Right to it.
That's going to overroll, so now there's good force opportunity for Stopera.
11. 11.
Sorry, boys.
It's okay.
Okay with like a sliver less.
Yep.
So he'll look to split the house.
Yeah, I think similar.
This game has really gone by design for
Times
Stopera,
don't feel
too.
super
Not a
good.
lot of
No,
complicated
I think
ends.
It's pretty similar to how we've kind of seen here. It's leveled out.
Making some
Say it
good
again.
So the
hit
speed's
and
kinda
rolls, good
leveled out.
rock placement to
Okay,
keep Schuster
so
from being able to
Those
attack.
draws I threw the first 2 ends, you need a little more.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's come down about 3-4 feet.
Okay.
3 feet.
Line is, I mean, get it in a good spot, but we need to be buried.
Yep, sounds good. Wait's really good. Top 4.
Decent
Top
ad.
4, top 8.
Room.
Top 4. His might run better. Yep.
You can let it work. Line's okay.
Top 4 T. Okay.
Line's
Top
getting
4.
better.
Coming down. It's top 4.
Still curl.
Top 4.
It's always curl. Line's good. Whoa.
Looking to sneak it in behind that guard.
Oh boy.
That's well executed enough. Mission accomplished for Team Stopera. Team Schuster's going to draw for his 1.
Yeah, good placement again. Buried, so no choice for John but to try to just touch the forefoot for the single.
15, 20.
Mission accomplished no
14
matter
on
what
that,
here
so,
for Stopera.
To me, it seems 20-ish.
On the culo.
Final stone, 4th end. John Schuster.
11.
What'd you get?
19.
I don't think you can hurt it. I don't think you can hurt it, but that's just me.
T, back 4.
Okay, right off then, I guess.
T. Reach really good. Just T today.
Right off then, Matt. Get out of there. Let's clean it all the way to the back 8 foot. You sure? Okay.
No worries, John. You're fine.
He was talking to Chris Plies saying, I think it's okay if you sweep it. And Chris Plies said, don't think so. John says, all right, and takes his single. Well executed by Team Schuster and by their 10-time national championship winning skip. But this is a tense, tight game. 2-2 after 4 in the national final. Onward to end number 5. Still looking for our first big body blow of this game. It's been jabs from each skip. Forces in each of the first 5 ends. Carter Woodeel, Tyler George, first 4 ends of this game have been forces, and we're into number 5 with Team Stopera. By virtue of getting that win in the 1-2 game over John Schuster, they had last rock to start this thing off. Look on the other sheet, the women's side. Potential for a big score here for Team Strauss. I believe that's 3 for Team Strauss. They got the steal of 2 in the second. And then when they have hammer for the first time, they put up a 3-ender. So how about the team that fell to Elizabeth Cousins' rink in the 1-2 and also lost to them in the round robin? They're trying to make their only win against this team count and potentially walk away with a national championship in World's Berth on the women's side. Game streaming on YouTube as well.
Good sweep to hold that one for that 3 for Team Strauss.
All of it, Colin. All of it. Come on.
Talked about how important it is for them to start out well the first 5 ends because they finished strong.
Good sweep, guys.
That 5-2 lead right where they want to be.
You like this?
The 1 and 2 seeds on both the men's and women's sides coming into the tournament, and indeed in the Page playoff, are playing for the national championship here.
A little more.
Line's okay. Maybe a hair tighter than the last.
D-line.
Tighter line. Line's good.
Close.
You're straight right now. Line's good. Yep.
Just top 8.
Line.
Top 12.
Line's good. Close. Curl now. Curl. Curl. Lines. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Great spot, Lance. Real good.
Good boy, Lance.
Draw placement, you mentioned it as a key, Tyler, coming into the game. So far, so good, largely for Team Stopera.
Yeah, nice pair again from Lance Wheeler. That's pretty much ideal where you want to leave that. And again, with 5 rock free guard zone, Schuster can't do anything with that yet, so has to continue to play to the middle.
Rock number 5 at the end comes courtesy of Colin Huffman.
Okay, you can be off then.
1-2.
Line's really nice.
Weight's good.
Easy, Matt. You can be off.
Weight's nice.
You can be off.
Weight's really nice.
So a little bit at the end to get it, just a little.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's good.
So the table, in a way, is set for both of these teams.
You can make it both ways. My only worry is you play this, it plants. It might just be this way.
All right. Yeah.
Peel. Preference?
No.
Now that we're into the 6th rock at the end, Team Stopera can go right after these guards.
Do this.
Sure.
Peel.
Yeah, they do have to worry about the jam on their own red playing this side of the stone, too.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Hard. Good.
Ooh, feathers it, actually misses the jam.
Really good.
Pushes the yellow far enough that I believe they're shot rock, too. That's really good stuff from Fenner.
Special. They are shot. Now, Huffman's going to try and put together a solid run back of his own. Seen some really precise shot making in the first half, so to speak, of this game.
Close. Curl. Straight. Other way. Straight. Other way.
Go under it. It's under it.
And that does just barely get under the yellow. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Colin Huffman.
I think that was the opposite way of how they were trying to play it, but doesn't matter. Still works out. Good adjustment on the sweep call.
Clean.
So now Mark Fenner looking to hit the lone stone in the house.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Clean.
Clean. Throw, Cooch.
They call him Cooch. He's been called that since he was a kid, and we've tried to do some investigations as to the origin of the nickname, but it proves elusive.
Yeah, we'll just call him Mark, call him Cooch, whatever you like.
Yep. Clean.
Now this guy, his name is Christopher, but they call him Chris.
Clean.
This is true.
Curl.
More
Curl.
traditional nickname.
Curl. Right to it, Matt. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
Stays in the house.
Hi, boy.
Wouldn't mind seeing Stopera draw here, too. Go on the attack, try to get your two.
We've had I think you can just throw a 9-5 with a good release, and it'll
Playing
nice.
a 0 or 2 end right now for either blank or to score 2. Think it's a little early in the game to worry about keeping the blank in play when you have an opportunity to score. This is a no-danger situation for Stopera if they want to go around those guards.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Good.
What?
And for John Shuster, it's calling another hit.
Yeah, Schuster's happy to hit this end out right now. I don't think he minds that Stopera's not drawing.
Same. Touch more. Touch more.
Straight. Straight. Clean. Straight. Straight. Good. Good.
It's a little roll into the house. Another hit is the call.
Curious to see if Stopera is just biding his time and waiting to draw and skip stones.
Pretty hard, Chris.
Maybe throw underneath their own guard on Andrews first. Try to bring 2 in, then you only give John 1 chance to get out of trouble if that's buried.
A little more. Curl. Clean. Yep. Right to it. Good.
Nice, Tommy. Attaboy.
And so with that, we are into skip stones here in the 5th.
Nosing again, or you want to try the roll?
They might. I mean, they probably are cool with the
I mean,
blank
they're
here.
going to roll or we're going to roll, but I think if we roll now, we might roll under
center.
center. So I think we just got to nose. Inch inside the edge, 9-5.
Nose.
I think we're just nosing it. I mean, that's
Some
a long roll for them to make
VIPs.
too. Because if we roll, it's
Connor
probably
Kaufman
under
is
the center,
there.
Or probably under the T
Part
line.
of the team Tuma Rink.
Same 9-5, Chris said.
We'll walk
Seems
away
like you got to throw them out here a
with
little bit, but we're
bronze.
kind of in the draw path now, so I don't think it'll be quite as sticky.
John just playing nose again, but if this is nosed, boy, it'd be a really good opportunity for Stopera to change gears, go under that guard.
9.
But you're not afraid to take a point here. I mean, the even and odd end thing really isn't that much of a factor in the 5th end of a 10-end game.
Do it. 9-5.
They're going to play the long roll. If you're going to play that, I mean, I know you're trying to keep the blank in play too, but boy, if you could draw underneath the red right now, this is a great opportunity to get a 2.
I think it's
Well,
like a hair
heard
inside edge.
John
now for me.
Schuster at one point say,
and then
we're going to roll or
And
he's
they
going to
probably
roll.
make a
So
roll by
he's
it.
thinking about that as well
You
as,
can like
as
roll to the
the
T line
potential
probably, but I
shot.
don't think it's
If he
very
makes
good.
But the
perfect-
draw, as you said, is an option.
Yep. 9-5.
Yeah.
Feels like it's
Running just fine out here now.
yeah. Just feels like it's getting straighter and straighter the
Yeah.
more you throw it. So.
Andrew Stopera out of Briarcliff Manor,
That's
New
good.
York.
Yep.
Maybe a hair light.
Hard. Hard. Whoa. Take the roll.
They roll it. Will it stay put behind the red? Wow.
Little bit of a
Nose this
teaser,
sucker with,
poking
like,
out a little bit.
high 11s. You think? Like, we're not freezing ever, are we? Okay.
Not disastrous.
No.
Made John think about it at least, though.
Think I gotta throw 11-8 to get it out or not? Or can 12 get there? What? Okay. 12. Oh, I think we can get all the way to the nose, yeah.
So trying to dig it out.
I think so.
We get by the rock guard by 3 inches. I think we get to nose easy. I just gotta get the weight for you guys here.
And he's got one chance at this, John Schuster.
12 flat.
Trying to take the 2 out of play in a tight game with a national championship on the line.
Weight's good.
Close. Curl.
Ready for curl.
Curl.
Go, 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 go.
All the way to it, Colin. All the way to it.
Keep going.
Right to it.
Keep going.
That is what it is.
Removes that red.
That'd be a blank attempt now for Stopera. Schuster, no trouble digging that one out.
Okay.
This is made 5-end game for Stopera with Hammer at least in 6. Good position.
Final stone in 5. Andrew Stopera looking for a blank.
It's clean. Easy, easy.
Curl a little bit. Clean.
Hit, roll out, blank the end, and take us into the 5th end break with the score still tied at 2. This heavyweight tussle is headed to the second half, and it is no closer to determining a champ than when we began. Stopera 2, Schuster 2 in the national championship game.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
Let's say you're in high school and there's a sport you like, but sometimes you think, you know, it might be cool to try a new sport.
End up with a corner guard on the other side of the sheet.
Fans are on their feet for the T-shirt toss. Nothing gets folks ready like T-shirts being vaulted into the crowd. Also fun to see the Ice Techs in umbrella hats for the fifth end break maintenance. A little tongue-in-cheek reference to what's been going on this week, and we appreciate all of their dedicated and hard work. Also appreciate all the folks that helped us behind the scenes, including the restaurants that catered for us this week. Curlers like to go through a lot of food, and we appreciate the officials, the streaming crew, and those of us. We appreciate Bossy Beula's, Noble Smoke, Mama Ricotta's, Que Onda Taqueria, and Tequila, and Midwood Smokehouse for all of their support throughout this event. On the women's side, it is a 5-3 game. Delaney Strauss follows up her steal of 3 with a force in end number 5. Cousins was chasing him at latter stages of that end, just had to settle for a hit for 1. And so it is a 5-3 lead with hammer for Team Strauss. They try to claim a national championship. In our feature game on the men's side, nothing to separate John Shuster and Andrew Stopera. The game has kind of gone according to formula for the first 5 ends. 4 points, all scored in forces by the team with hammer. Who's going to be able to land that first big punch of this national championship game? It's starting to look like maybe the first big end could be the game-winning end, the way this is going.
There hasn't been even a shot for 2 as of yet.
Okay, a lot of curling to do.
As you said, every last stone with these singles has been a force.
Get over there, Chris. Keep walking it. Keep walking it. Keep walking it. Every inch. Touch it. Keep going. Touch it. That away, Maddie. Okay. Okay.
They touch that center line.
Yeah, getting that into the no-tick zone, so can't move those stones off the center line first 5 shots.
Use our other yellow, which is okay.
Should be all there.
Mine's okay. You can let it work.
Seeing a little heavy, like T-line.
T right now.
Coming off, it looks like.
Coming off.
Mine's good. It's a curl a little bit.
Still top 4.
Curl.
Yeah.
Top 4.
When you can. Mine's good.
Yes.
Okay, not bad.
Good spot.
I got plenty of curl right at the end.
Yeah, really turned that one sideways late to get that buried. And top 8 foot is ideal with hammer. Freeze, and there's still a lot of scoring space for Stopera. So that's better than getting it to the 4 foot on that line. You want it top 8.
Line is good.
Close, yep. This close.
Room.
Colin Huffman lets it go as they start doing the wave in the building. This was going on last night, too.
Timed out short of them, but
It's always you.
it's looking like it's all here, though, so.
It's all there.
That's fine, though. It's dead buried under. That's good. That way, come on.
And settles in, and it is buried under that high center.
Good spot. Stopera content just to keep things open, keep the game simple.
Does have that corner guard on the Dales logo.
I think Andrew knows, too, as long as they score in this end, as long as they're able to continue to keep things simple, clean,
Yep.
they'd be happy with trading singles the rest of the way out.
Good. Sit. Really good.
And how about that? Mark Fenner's upweight shots at second has been really valuable to this team to try and keep this game open and simple, like you were saying.
Yeah, didn't quite lose that stone, but opens things up. Now they have the corner guards to go behind. This is a great setup again for Stopera if they want to go on the attack. Again, at some point, like to see them switch gears and go after that too. Now with no guards in the center, it's definitely more of an offensive setup for them.
Curl. Right to it, Chris. You got it. Foot roll would be awesome, but that's beautiful. Throw, Colin.
John Shuster likes what he sees from Colin Huffman. Does give a hit and roll chance for Andrew Stopera and team to use those corners. Although perhaps they'll go the other way.
10-5 or board.
Sorry?
Board.
Okay.
I don't think crazy movement here.
So it looked like Stopera's first thought was going behind the corner guard, but heard something else from the other end of the sheet. Here comes the second from the man they call Cooch, Mark Fenner.
Forward.
Oh,
Little heavy,
clean.
I thought.
Close. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
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 Roll it all you got, Tom.
Okay.
It's fine.
Ten five.
Trying not to leave a double here if you're Shuster.
10-5.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think John is content just to trade hits, and as long as Stopera wants to, they're not taking that opportunity to try to score 2.
10.
Yep.
10.
Clean.
10.
Close.
You ready?
Whoop. It's good. All right, Chris.
I mean, I know I'm getting a little heavy-handed with the boxing analogies, but it just feels like
Good
it's
call,
two
guys.
prize
That's a
fighters
cheeky double.
feeling
Yeah.
each other out
Maybe
as
get
the
to
rounds
it.
start to go by.
10-5. Whoa.
Yeah, Stopera's going to try to roll that direction now, so they're keeping the blank in play by
You might
hitting,
know the ice here. Let's throw this. Make it good.
but they also could just
Yep.
go underneath that corner without playing the roll. I think, again, at some point, we're going to keep saying it,
9.
you have to take that chance to try to score your 2. 2 in this game could be
Okay, clean,
game
clean,
winner,
clean, clean,
the way that this
clean.
has gone. So you get a 4-2 advantage late in the game, you're in really good shape.
Yeah, it's looking like one of those games.
A little hot.
Yeah, I had 9 seconds.
Missed this, but it's doable, but nose is not in.
You can throw it pretty hard, right? And just be
Yeah, we can throw a little bit harder. I had 9-7 on the last. 9's good.
So the challenge is being able to
I
roll
don't
so
think
it
you have to go that
counts
crazy if you don't want. You can.
without jamming.
That's fine.
What kind of weight then?
8-5.
Last stone for Chris Pleisen at number 6.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
8-5.
Straight, 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 straight. Hard, hard.
Perfect. Perfect. Great
Avoids
job,
that
Chris.
jam. It's well executed.
Yeah, played a little more weight to try to make sure they roll onto the rings and miss that back stone. It's well
Probably like a
managed by
half buck
Plies.
to make the double.
with like 10-5.
Sticking the same.
Okay.
Is that weight? You like that same weight?
That was
Yeah,
9.
9-5.
So can Tom Howell make the double here?
Same.
Close.
Same weight.
Close. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I got it. You got it.
Go, Cooch. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Just
Okay, it's not
papers
bad.
by, but does get a
Good
piece
spot.
underneath the guard. But that curl's another half inch. The double and the roll are both made.
Think
But
that's
again,
enough?
testing Shuster a little bit, getting a good piece underneath the guard. A little different track, playing inside out.
11-5. I think blank's not the end of the world here either, so just got to make sure we kill this thing. My last end was just 12, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Need to get this red stone out of the house on skip stones here. John Shuster's first, and then number 6 at the national title game.
11-5. Get ready for curl. Close for curl. You gotta get it going.
Gotta push, God! Gotta push!
He really needs to turn this over to get contact.
Forget it, it's by it.
Wow.
Forget it, whoa, miss it!
And John Shuster flashes on his first.
9-5.
Hey, we're shot, eh? No?
We're not shot.
Okay.
He's
Now you could either freeze and tap it to sit 2,
That's a good call.
or hit,
Sorry,
but
man.
you want to roll in a little bit
9-5.
if you do, because there might be a double.
Gonna be a hair more through than I was last end.
Okay.
Ideally, like roll it to the
Have
8
to
foot.
capitalize here for Stopera. As we talked about,
This is
2
good.
points is massive.
Nine.
Andrew Stopera is first in the sixth. His best opportunity to score 2 so far today.
Clean.
It's fine.
Right to the nose.
Yeah, I think you have to have a go at this double if you're Shuster. This 2 points is big. Would like to see them get a little more roll on that shot.
I have half. Okay. I think we put it on the edge of the rock. I don't foresee this going hard.
And just
You guys
a
trust me?
missed opportunity on the roll. If that rolls towards the 8-foot, this shot is not there.
I got, it's like a third to hit, and I can see a little
Pretty
bigger.
thin, but it is there.
Yeah.
Probably the most
Not crazy,
pressure-packed shot of the game so far for John Shuster here, attempting a cross-house double with his final stone at end number 6.
Yep. Hard.
Very close.
There's one.
Too
It's
thick.
above the second. Nearly there, but not quite for John Shuster, and the deuce is an open draw away for Andrew Stopera.
Now Stopera waited and waited and waited for their opportunity.
That same like slower
Big roll
draw speed.
I think
by
so.
Tom Howell, getting half that rock underneath, and got the mistake they were waiting for from John. It's not something we've seen in the past. Usually you don't get that mistake from Shuster and have to create your opportunities, but roll by Howell just enough to force John into that mistake.
Never heavy.
Final stone, 6th end.
Close, guys.
Just need to touch the paint for their deuce.
No, I think it's fine. It's never heavy.
We're good.
For the first time tonight, a multiple score, and it comes courtesy of Andrew Stopera and team. A 4-2 lead as we head to the 7th. The pressure's on for John Shuster. He takes last rock when you come back.
Yeah.
Great setup for us there, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah, way to go, coach.
We got to the inside path there quick on that line.
Yeah. It's got some room.
So Team Stopera, this rink looking for back-to-back
It'll go
national
eventually.
titles, but
Line's
under a
getting close.
different skip
Think you're
in
off
this
it.
edition. No
You're
Corey Dropkin after representing the United States and taking home a silver medal in mixed doubles alongside Corey
Okay,
TC and Cortina. Stopera moves from second to skip. Lance Wheeler joins the front end from Team Dunham. They lost to Team Shuster pretty decisively in the round robin. Won the 1-2 game. Shuster comes through the semifinal. It's a rubber match for all the marbles and a trip to Worlds. And it's a 4-2 lead for Team Stopera
like
as
still
we
got a
start
ton
off the
here, guys.
7th. Team Shuster with last rock playing the Yellowstones.
All right, Matty.
Carter Wadillo alongside Tyler George from Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte. It's all come down to this on the men's side.
Managed to only eat Bojangles one time this week
Like it in.
throughout the entire tournament.
It's always
I
straight
think I went
right
there
now.
3 times.
Line's tight.
Catering, as you mentioned,
Like
helped
half
take
eight,
care of that.
perfect.
Catering was as good as it gets.
Okay, you
Really
got room
sweet.
now.
Weight's good.
To my broom.
Schuster
it's all there.
can't wait anymore now. They have to go hard to
That's
try to get there
A
too.
bit of curl.
Really nice.
Spot land.
Like the same side? Like a 1-2?
Kind of like the other corner.
Okay.
So thinking about stacking up corner guards on the right-hand side as we see it. But in the end, looking to put one on the other Dales can for Matt Hamilton.
I don't feel like he was as big.
Line's good. It's gonna be curl if anything.
Mine's okay. Feels all
I
there.
think you'd be off, Chris. So you just kind of took a dump, hopefully. I had the same hog to hog, so should be fine. Good. That way, Matty. Nice job.
Winds up good out of his hand.
They got their 2 corners even up.
Like a broom.
Important
Like a
guard
broom
here
length
for
out.
Fenner.
Yep.
Need to make Schuster have to contend with these stones in the center before they can use those corners.
Line's good.
Little bit of room. Little bit of room.
Hair, bit of room.
Little bit of room.
Lance in, curl.
Curl.
Curl,
Definitely
knife.
got a curl.
Curl. Always curl, Lance. Get it moving.
Curl. Curl.
Hard.
Curl.
Curl.
Trying to get this to the center line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good.
It's good. Spot.
Gets most of that curl they were looking for right at the end.
Let's make it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Get them all going.
Yeah, just a little inside nose.
Don't know if John Schuster
Outer.
was thinking triple right off the bat, but the folks in the hack sure were. And here's Colin Huffman with a chance to throw a missile and get Team Schuster back into it. Little bit of a wobble.
Curl. Curl.
Really like to keep the shooter here too.
They do, and 2 go. Will the last leave? Not quite, but it's still an outstanding shot from Colin Huffman.
Yeah, you don't mind that rock sticking around over there as long as you're going hard to get 2 anyways.
Maybe
Really
like
good
a
shot from
13 more.
Colin.
Do you guys want to hear more than that?
Stopera really important to keep the pressure on, get underneath that guard, keep Schuster chasing.
It's a bigger ad. I think it's good. I think it's all there.
Close line.
Careful, 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 Lance. Careful.
Close
careful.
for line.
Off. Off.
Line's
off,
good.
Off.
Close.
Off. Tons of
Mark
room.
Fenner
No,
worried that
line's
this is
good.
heavy.
Line's
Tons of
good.
room.
Line's good. Close. Line's really good. It's Cooch.
Right on that top button.
4-9.
Oh, that is perfect from Fenner again.
Yeah.
Stopera, this is as well as I've
You wanna
seen
throw
this
it
team
softer?
place rocks. They're just really precise with their draws. Some very nice rolls too. They just haven't made the mistake that we've seen in the past where the consistency just isn't really there. And they really have kind of dictated the play.
10.
Yep. Clean. Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, girl.
Now trying to run back. Into the red and behind cover. How about that pair from Colin Huffman?
Good stuff from Colin. There's only a sliver of that showing, and those are the types of shots they need to make now to try to find a 2 or a 3. Really precise hack weight shot here for Howell. This is going to be hard to clear this rock. Going to need to turn it over once it gets by the guard.
So 3 yellow guards are up, with a yellow stone in the house in an advantageous spot.
Clean.
Low 12s.
Whoa.
Low 12s.
Enter
Clean.
Tom Howell.
Close. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Curl. Hard.
Yellow. Yellow.
Need to get it out.
Get it out, Lance. Go.
They don't quite. It will stay for shot stone. That was a very difficult shot.
Yeah, got a little bit conservative with the sweep there and got by the guard fairly
We
easily.
are.
Is that a corner or the center?
You want to come around the corner instead?
Kinda.
Which one? Okay.
It's a good problem to have for John Shuster, but you've got 3 guards to choose from to come around.
I like another inch, though.
Mine will run.
Okay.
20?
Yeah, 15, 20.
On Chris Plies' first in 7.
10.
They're staying away from the center now, going under the corner guard.
You gotta knife it.
Curl! Curl!
Knife.
Gotta get it off the line!
Come on.
Got to get off the center.
More.
Hard! Not after touches.
And it's not there.
Okay.
And the center opens up.
13-8. Rocket.
It's a touch up, probably.
It was a missed opportunity now, but kind of a
Probably
tricky
not
rock to
sticking,
get to in the
no.
back of the house.
I mean, I can, but we're going to be just.
We have a lot of time. You can make this too, I guess.
Update from the women's final, which is also streaming on YouTube. A steal of 1 for Team Cousins in end number 6.
Know,
So
but
it is
then at least,
5-4
they're running out of
in
rocks.
favor of Strauss. They still have Hammer in the 7th.
You can't. Well, you could play it.
Believe that
What do you
was
like,
a hit
Cooch?
and roll out situation from Delaney Strauss, judging by what I saw looking over at the sheet last.
Yeah. What are you seeing? What do you like?
I probably like that.
I think it's that then.
More than going through the hole.
Yeah,
I
agree.
am curious if it's worth it to get rid of
You
these
could
two,
you
though.
could do this too, but if you don't make it real good, it's not great.
Yeah.
I like this.
All right, let's do that.
Firm.
Give us a good clean.
Yeah, for sure.
You like firm, Tom?
No, I think we better. It looks frosty.
Heel?
Peel?
I think so.
Okay.
Now, the easiest way to make
think
it is
it'll be
just to
real
slash the
straight
red
here.
in.
Okay. I think peel's the right call.
I agree. I like it.
Should be straight. Basically going.
And I think I agree to take the ice out of it, with it being out in the thick stuff. Throw it hard. Put the broom basically where you want to hit it.
Tom Howell's last, a little wobbly as he throws it through, trying to give it some good weight.
Close. Whoa. Curl.
Red goes across, yellow goes out.
Yeah, bit of a mistake though with that rolling out. That would have cut the scoring space down a little bit.
Trying this.
Schuster trying to bring 3 into play.
Not a fun shot to look at.
Really, because I saw
Probably.
Tyke and it just kind of
Well, you're not going to get a chance at it
I
again.
think 12-5 makes it easy.
Either the freeze or a dig.
I mean, we can
and
just
then
draw
they're in the
too.
rings. Now's the chance to sit too.
I mean, it's not a catcher,
Only if they play the run.
but that's pretty good.
Okay.
I think we just throw this here,
Okay.
guys.
I'm fine with this though.
John Shuster, the 10-time champ, under serious pressure from the upstart team Stopera.
Where?
6.
Close, yep. Line only. Okay, whoa. Close. Hard straight. Whoa. Real curl. It's curl now. Come on, Colin. You can curl a little bit. Just not behind you, that's all. Yep, go. That way, Chris. Beauty.
Under those 2 guards, had just enough real estate getting by and placing it well. Chris Plies, big shot.
Good recovery from Chris. Good adjustment on the weight. That is gone buried.
Yeah.
What do you like?
First, the freeze. First off, the freeze.
Okay, let's make it then.
He runs the 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
I like
probably
the
playing
freeze here
this.
too.
I'm okay with the run if you're seeing it.
You can get it to touching it.
All right, that's the best spot. What do you think?
I like the freeze.
Okay.
It's not an easy shot to freeze this perfectly, but
Like there then?
trying to cut down
we
on,
can
as you said, the
form.
3 potential in this
Speed
end.
should be pretty good. Doesn't look like it's warping in there, so it should run nice.
The more we can freeze it, the better.
Yeah. I think speed's running pretty good on this track.
Okay. So, hair less than I threw you on the last one, or do you want similar?
Yeah, I think it's like just a foot or 2 quicker than like to the middle.
Okay.
Skip Stones here in 7. Andrew Stopera.
I didn't love how through I was.
Like the weight. Top 4. Top 4. Top 4.
Whoa, let it work.
Line only.
Whoa, whoa.
Almost T. Almost T.
Running a little bit right now, needs to turn over.
Oh, T
You
line.
can go around it.
T line. Yep. Yes.
Whoa, curl.
Curl now.
Changing their strategy to go behind the rock now.
And they did as much as they could with that. Barry's a pretty good piece.
Yeah,
Still shot
we just
rock.
Tap, I mean, we tap it, he freezes zone or toast. So, I mean, I think it's tap it. I mean, I don't think we have to try to throw anything crazy, but I think we're trying to tap it out of being shot and just roll center. I think that's what I'm thinking. So, I think this with like back 8 foot. I mean,
Right.
there's 14-4. Yours was 13-8 that kind of
You
ran.
have
So
the
I think
edge. You have an inch.
it's like a 14. I think we get there easy and just move it 8 inches and roll the open.
What's the weight?
Like 13.5 to 14. 14.
Yeah,
There's
you
just
have an
14.3.
edge.
We're just, what's that?
You do have an edge.
Yeah, that's fine. We need to move it 8 inches, and we're trying to roll to center and keep it. So if it freezes, it freezes. But
So they're trying to avoid freezing
I
to
know.
this because
So
then
I'm throwing
Andrew
back 8
Stopera
foot,
with his last could
400?
freeze right on top
or
himself.
do I need an 05 even?
05 would be okay.
Okay.
John Schuster's first stone in the 7.
87.
It was soft. It was soft. Get ready to curl though, Colin.
Yeah, you're curling. Get ready for
13.
curl. Stay down for curl.
Just need to move it a couple inches to sit 2. Plenty of weight.
Curl, curl.
Very good.
That's good.
Nice
They
shot,
will
John.
sit 2.
That's just good enough.
Really nice.
Stopera probably has to concede 2 at this point, just hitting the back stone. So it actually rolls to a great spot there for Schuster. It's deep enough that there isn't a hit and roll
Yeah, as long as it goes away.
and be
it's-
shot rock.
Yep.
If that just rolls to the back of the forefoot,
You like that I
Stopera
was
would have
taking
had
backs for board?
I do think it's
hit and roll under to be shot.
board.
I think
So
nose is
that's
fine.
pretty
like,
much ideal from
I know he's
Schuster.
backing, but it's an awkward path. So
Yep.
Last stone for Andrew Stopera. Got his first 2
Wait,
in at
close.
number 6,
little
now
grab.
under pressure.
Yes. Clean. Clean.
So the hit for 2 is there for John
What's he throwing?
Schuster.
He could hit or
Let's
draw,
do these guys.
whichever John
What's that?
prefers.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just throw center line, like 11.5. Okay.
felt like
It's just a little bit of a goofy
11.5.
track.
Okay. We're shot, but I just, dealing with draws is,
It doesn't really matter which you play. It's whichever you're more comfortable with. Both are straightforward shots for 2.
Straightforward, and he's got to have it. Last stone in 7.
At least 11.
11-2.
get ready to curl, Colin.
Just
Curl.
go. Just go.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
You gotta cross that line fully.
Probably need it.
All of it.
Push in. Right to it.
Needs to stay around, and it's just good enough. Colin Huffman helping keep that stone where it needed to be, getting that extra bit out of it. So John Schuster gives up the 2 in 6, gets his 2 in 7. We're going to the 8th, and we're tied at 4 at the national championship.
Yeah, good sweep, Colin.
We go to the 8th end in Charlotte at Bojangles Coliseum. Carter Woodhill, Tyler George, men's national title game. And I think, Tyler, if you had told Team Stopera that they would be in a tie game with Hammer in the 8th end, they probably would have taken it at this stage.
They position themselves the entire game to be right where they are. Now you can play a good aggressive 8th end. I think for them,
little bit of curl.
I would like to see them take the point regardless of how this end comes out. I don't think that it'll end up being a blank situation, as you see the center guard and the corner up. But given the opportunity, I think if you're Stopera, you kind of want to just put that point on the board. You've done a good job defending the entire game against twos. Shuster just with the 1-2 this entire game. So I think as long as you're dead set on scoring this end, just go all out, try to get your 2. And Stopera's had really good draw weight as well.
I think you could maybe curl, actually.
So you know that no matter how this plays out, you're comfortable with him drawing the 4-foot.
Try to at least split it plus a little bit extra.
Okay,
Yep.
go ahead.
Yep.
Curl.
Yep. Yep. As far as it goes, Chris. A little more. Good. There.
2 high center guards from Team Shuster to kick things off.
I got all there.
Line kid.
No, maybe not all there. Top 4. T.
Can let it work then.
Top 4.
Line's still good.
Coming down. Top 4.
Top 4.
It's got to curl a little bit.
Okay.
Just top 4.
You can a hair.
Top 4.
Yep. Curl.
Coming down.
Curl.
Great.
Spot Lance.
Good boy, Lancer.
Lance Wheeler places that well on the 4-foot.
Yeah, Wheeler's had a really strong game. And I think they knew they had to come in now because even if they went under the corner, Shuster was coming under the center, so they're taking that position first.
Colin Huffman.
You gotta go.
A little bit of room. Line's okay, though.
I don't think so.
Line's really good curl. Curl. Needs the curl. Take a peek. 15-2, though. Always curl, Matt. Try to get dead to the nose or really close to it. Yep. Lock it on. That away. Good job, Colin.
Good job, Chris.
Almost entirely locks that on, just the tiniest bit of bump on the freeze effort.
Really good spot. Cornered on that red stone, and Stopera thinking they need to clear up the center again. This is what they've done all game.
Mark Fenner's been a big part of that. Does he have another great run back in him in this 8th end?
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Good.
And everything goes. Though the Shuster stone does come to rest behind the corner guard there. It's a red corner guard.
Yeah, I don't think they mind that. Again, you're probably playing to score anyways.
Yeah, me
They
too.
cleared up the center pretty good. That guard is so high, it's not really a dangerous rock.
The seconds have had some tough shots in this game.
Little
Colin
bit early.
Huffman and Mark Fenner have been up to the challenge.
Line's okay.
3. Still 3. We can go a little bit.
Get a good 3 out of this thing. Line's great. Curl's
Just
gonna be
throwing up
perfect.
another guard right now, trying to
15-7.
stack these two.
Fighters.
Okay. Ooh.
Sorry, Colin.
We've seen this track.
Forward.
Nothing crazy. A little bit at the end. Yep.
Just a little deeper than they would have liked and comes out the other side, so maybe a chance to get a deep roll behind the corner guard. Probably won't be shot rock still, though.
Yep.
Mark Fenner, 2-time national champ,
Hard, Lance.
looking to make it 3 tonight.
Keep going. Keep going. Roll it off, Tom. Okay.
And it hits the top guard. More migration from the fans. Just 2 games on the sheets today.
What's that?
But we've seen folks kind of jockey for position as the games move up and down all week. Great crowds on the weekend here in Charlotte.
Little more room than Colin.
3.
Chris
Right
Plies.
off then.
We can absolutely wait.
You're gonna have to
Gonna have to knife. We're in some fresh stuff, so just be aware.
Good.
Just get ready to knife.
Knife it, I think.
Yep, go now. We're curling. You can get it going.
Don't want to be too tight on this line, but want to get to the center line.
16-6.
You gotta get the
As
line.
much of the line as you can get. That's good. That's good. That away, Chris. Beauty.
Good sweep.
Feels like when Colin Huffman's been counted on to get a good sweep in, he's
Tommy.
delivered in this game.
Out turn.
I like the in.
That's a weapon to have if you need to get that rock to turn over. Colin with that push sweep, really getting it to finish.
It's a big weight from Tom Howell.
Curl. Okay. Snap.
Just hits the top and nudges their own corner guard.
A little unfortunate. They were looking to open up that Yellowstone too by moving the corner over. Ends up leaving it mostly buried.
Same spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point for Stopera, you're going to have to go into the house too. You're not looking to blank at this point.
This is what it is.
40.
Same way.
Same line. Easy, Matt.
Just get ready, Colin.
Gonna be curl.
Colin,
Pass
go for
from
distance.
Chris Plies.
Wait's good.
Go for distance.
Yep. Really gotta curl this one, boys.
Come on.
Really gotta curl this one.
Come on. Good sweep, buddy.
Yeah, Colin Huffman sweating it out to move that stone over.
It's here.
Along with Matt Hamilton on the brush for Team Schuster.
Stick in here.
Yeah, I think it's go time now for
You can play
Stopera.
the in turn.
Got to try to get your
Feels
2.
like the dig.
You're probably not shot.
I don't know that
They
it
might
does
just
much for
draw.
you right now.
You can come talk.
Go talk to him. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely it's going to be Skip's deuce no matter what.
Then do you think it's the run?
Update from the
Units
women's
still a
side, a
lead
deuce
now,
in
I'm
7
worried.
for Team Strauss.
Even
They
if
have a
you make this
7-4
perfect,
lead.
Probably not killing
Team
you.
Cousins has
He's
Hammer
going
at 8.
here. And it's,
At least it's very diggable if that's out of the way.
yeah. But it's still a force. No, I know. Which I'm okay with. Like,
I'm okay with it.
we just need a good one in there. And
To me, it's probably either that or it's the run. It's either the draw or the run.
my first thought was this, but what do you guys like?
I'm indifferent.
Let's make it.
Okay, let's
Make the draw.
Okay.
Speed seems like it's running nice.
I think it's running good on this track.
We don't think we can dig it. We hit it out of the 8-foot. I mean, this thing's like biting 4-foot and dead under our top one. I don't know what else we do.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The chess match continues here in the 8th end.
Yeah, I think they came to the right shot, though. This is really where you want to try to get your 2. And they were talking about Skip's deuce, but make a good one here with Howell's first, and this could end up being a counter, too. But I don't think you want to go much deeper than just maybe half in the 4-foot. The way those rocks are staggered, they can't really chase it with a run.
I like the way
So you don't want it so deep that they can freeze and cut your scoring space down.
Line!
Fine. It's not fine, great. Wait's good.
Line right now, hard!
You gotta go. It's really coming down.
Hard line! Line's good.
Wait's great.
A little curl now.
Yep, you gotta finish it.
Hard. Get it there. Get it there. Get it there. Get it there.
That is dead perfect.
Pretty good.
Great shot from Tom Howell. Good sweep early, too, to hold that. Now it's a difficult run.
I mean, that's the shot. You can't dig it.
Can't freeze it. They just throw a second one in here. I think we have to play it.
Yeah.
We played one too many guards. Bottom line. I think if it's.
Would you concur with that
Just-
assessment from John
I think
Schuster?
so, yeah. I mean, I
I'm
think
thinking like 9.
John kind of got stuck on
This is
thinking
the one that will
Stopera
curl.
was
I
going
think I
to
can throw
run
almost edge rock here, to be honest.
or try to dig the stone out.
It's got to curl just.
And Andrew
It has to get a little more than touch center, hey?
pulled a shift on him and win a shot earlier than John expected.
Should have came around, and I knew it too in my gut back there, but it is what it is. No, I know.
Just time to put that out of your mind.
Yeah, it just has to get to the center and nibble it. Oh, yeah.
Slight stagger on these guards raises the degree of difficulty of this shot. Skip stone's an 8. Here's John Shuster.
9.
Close. Closer straight. Curl. It's fine.
It's not there, but it does open up center for the time being.
Like it's obviously like.
Now it's all rock placement, where you want to get your 2 from.
It's like back 12. At least, maybe more.
We got to make sure it stays in the 8 foot.
It's just tough. Like it's.
No, I know.
You're gonna be a hair higher, and he's gonna have the. Like this is what he's playing, right?
Where else do you go?
Can we ever try and get here?
Oh, he's just hitting and rolling. I think it's this.
All right.
Like I don't know what else you do. Like try to get it all the way back here.
Yep.
Got to keep it in the 8 foot.
Yep. Even if we roll and get, if we're buried and it's not shot, it's still better than.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I just want to roll there.
You're right.
Yep. So back 12, you like that line? Okay.
Very precise tap here. I'm not totally sold, but I don't really know where else you go. It's so precise to tap this so the shooter gets underneath and you're still sitting
ice.
2. As long as you get half a rock under that guard, it's a good shot.
Hairless.
It may be the only option really to take
Yeah, I mean,
a
it
double
runs for a
away
while
from
down this
John.
track.
You can hold it.
Yeah. I don't
Seems
think
like
the speed felt fine on mine.
Not
and this is about
totally
the same
sold,
track I
but
threw
don't
on
know
mine.
what else
So
to do
I
is
don't see
kind of the
speed
vibe of the
maybe different
conversation
from
among the team
14
as
for
well.
speed, probably?
I think,
For
yeah,
back
you
12-ish, yeah.
probably don't like having to play it, but there just aren't a lot of spots that you can draw to, so the tap may be the shot.
Andrew Stopera's first stone. Golden opportunity here in the 8th end.
Close. Whoa.
Back 12. Back line.
Back line is fine. That's the weight you need to make this shot. It's all on the line now. Boy, that's a nice shot. It's going to leave the hit and roll back for Schuster, but
the same thing I just threw?
it's putting the pressure on him.
I know. What do you think? What do you have more confidence in calling?
It's just, you can't throw
Well,
it.
I'm just saying I could throw it harder if I wanted to, but I think we have more room here with 11. I mean, based on what his just did, is that what you're thinking for 11? Okay, all right. 11, it's just a little thicker than half.
Some confidence there from Chris Plies in his conversation with John Shuster. But a huge chance for Team Stopera to get their 2 right back.
I'm going to try to actually hit
Put a
11 for
mountain
you
of
guys.
pressure on
Might have to-
John Shuster and
might be one
company
we
in
have
the
to curl,
9th.
So just be ready.
Have to get the roll here. Got to get aggressive at it.
John Schuster's last stone in 8.
I don't think so.
Maybe a shade up.
Curl.
Stay close.
Hard going!
Perfect.
Sit.
Really nice, John.
They get the roll, and it sits 4 shots.
Well, really good from Schuster when they absolutely had to have
Did I
it.
finally hit a number?
This is the straighter side.
It's not a good option for 2. I mean, it's a circus shot if you were going to go for it. So
What are you thinking for speed?
chess match ends up with
They call that different.
Schuster making the big roll when he needed to.
Sometimes you can be on the back foot for much of an end, and your skip can make something special.
Try to give you similar.
It's still, I mean, you said it at the very beginning of this end. It's not a bad result for Team Stopera to take their single here.
No, it's a big point. You'd rather have this lead right now if you're Andrew, definitely.
I like it.
You can be off of it
I
then.
think it's close.
Careful. Careful, it hasn't moved.
Final stone, draw for 1.
We're close.
Needs a good piece of the forefoot. Gets that and more. Outstanding draw on his final stone for Team Stopera, but the delicate hit and roll from John Shuster means it's only for 1. 5-4. Shuster takes hammer into 9. Buckle up for the final 2 ends of a national title game.
Tight guard.
What a treat for these fans. 2 national championship matches unfolding in front of them. Team Strauss is up 7-4 on Team Cousins on the women's side, and in our men's feature, 5-4. Team Stopera has the edge over John Schuster's rink. Matt Hamilton delivers his first stone. Carter Woodell, Tyler George, happy to have you along with us. This has been a fun game to watch.
Any knife you can is good knife. Any knife is good. Sorry, guys.
That's a runner. Pretty impossible to come around, but it's corner guard.
So corner guard is up, but as you heard, not the easiest to come around if you're Schuster.
Now this is all out, either force or steal mode now for Stopera too. They'd be very happy with either team scoring a single.
Top 8.
Schuster on the opposite side, playing for 0 or 2.
Close line.
I got light.
Line's good. It's always straight. Line's okay.
Top
it's always
now.
straight.
Top 8.
Stay
Top
straight. Bite the floor is good. Always straight. It'll get there.
Thought we might see 2 guards up from Stopera, but deciding instead they want to be first in.
Taking a look at the women's side, at least for a moment, with Elizabeth Cousins about to deliver her last rock in that 8th end. But here's Matt Hamilton in our feature.
8 shots, boys. 8 shots.
Huge ad. Mine. Go behind it.
Okay, I don't know how we get there though. Want to tap this one? No, it's by it already.
Just watch it. Just watch it. Wait,
Let
it's fine.
it curl. It's fine.
Cousins does make a double for 2. That's how it results in the women's game. We got a full-on stream of that with the static cams on YouTube. Again, the roof leakage and the resulting schedule changes means that these games are being played concurrently. So, I believe that does make it a 1-point game over on the women's side, which means we're going to have games going down to the wire for a national title on both of these sheets.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Mark Fenner delivering his first here for Team Stopera.
Where? Little room now.
Like to lock this on the stone on the top of the 8-foot if they can.
Curl, keep going. Keep going. All you got, Lance. All you got. All you got. All you got.
Okay, it's not bad.
Not quite locked.
Yeah, just a hair short. Schuster probably
Nose is
playing the
pretty
run
good.
here.
Yeah. If you clip it, cool. If it goes over the top, that's fine too. Out turns what we've been throwing. Right on the nose.
Colin Huffman.
Curl. Curl.
Hard. You're getting
Curl.
it. You're getting it.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
Great shot, Colin.
Gets both Reds flying.
I would like to make contact with the other two as well, but better than it was.
You make this, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Is that
What do you like?
Stopera
Hit and
talking
roll
about
feels a
playing a
little
hit and
aggressive.
roll off the corner to another center guard.
10-5.
I think I'd be tempted just to come into the house again.
Wait's nice.
Whoa.
Hey, give me a hair down.
Clean.
Fenner's second here in 9.
Whoa, curl. Got a curl. Okay. It's fine.
Right to the yellow corner and sends it back, but stays in play.
It's really straight.
It doesn't do a whole lot
I
there.
think it might be. Is it coming the same
Schuster
way?
may be thinking about coming
probably
in
not.
again.
I don't want to guess on weight. I think it's coming this way.
I
like it.
If we only get to a quarter of it, it's terrible.
What's that?
We got to get to at least 3/4 for it to be any good.
Andrew was 14.5,
Okay.
so I think speed's there.
Okay.
On his draw this way, this side.
You guys like that,
So
bro?
we'll look to come in one more time here.
Right on the
Play
nose.
it right there.
Yes. 20,
More
25.
delicate for Colin Huffman on his second.
Is this one more?
30.
Close. Yeah, boys. Okay,
Playing
wait,
this shot is
slowly.
more playing into
Close.
trying to get 2 or 3.
Tapping.
Hard.
Little tap.
Hard. Hard.
Want him to go, gets by the yellow. Can they get the right angle? That's a good sweep.
Pretty good shot. A little pressure on Stopera now.
Hey, what you can see?
Yeah, I just got a quarter.
It's probably enough.
Talking
I mean,
about
there's a
maybe
chance they both stick. Is
Playing
the only
peel and
scary
trying to
part.
get all of them moving.
What do we do with it? Oh, you're saying
Can't
I don't
see
know
a
what
lot
else
of
you
that
like.
yellow
The run's
stone.
bad.
Little risky.
You can straight peel, but
It's also a factor now with
Got a quarter.
a little bit frosty in the outside of the sheet that you need that
like they
top
both
rock
do. Come
and the
take a
second
look.
one to
Come look.
spill.
See it.
Will it hit the brakes once it gets in the outside frost?
I mean, your
Might
only
affect
other
whether or
option
not you
is
play
to,
the shot.
I guess, make this.
That looks like they
I
both.
think this looks more
not easy.
makeable.
Now they're looking at the run too, and
agree.
it's difficult to lose either of those 2 stones in the house playing the run. Either of those 2
You
yellows.
need, like, good peel. If you touch the guard, it's okay.
Also, I think they're just looking at hitting the ones in the house.
Yeah, trying to get by. I mean, you hear Stopera say, touch the guard, it's okay. So they're ideally not going to do that. This is a
Close.
very difficult
Yep.
shot from Tom Howell.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of action they get on these yellow stones.
Whoa!
Doesn't touch the guard.
Get out.
One stone leaves the house, the other just hangs on. Schuster has hammer in this 9th end.
It's better than it was, but
As good as you can do it.
didn't quite get that other yellow to spill.
Full 8 foot. Is the height, guys.
Schuster now going to come around the center guard. Try to get to top 8 foot. Don't want to be deeper and leave a freeze.
Every
Little more
stone
than
so
Collins.
crucial at this
We're gonna
stage
be
of
on
a
a
national
faster path.
championship
Just be
game.
aware. Matt, you're out. Matt, you're out. It's curl. It's always curl. Really got to get it moving. 14-6. Knife it, Matt. Okay, easy. It's fine. It's good.
That's good.
It's good. Great spot.
Not a bad spot there from Plies.
Huh?
Don't need to bury all of it. Stopera content to hit this stone, try to maybe find a hit and roll the force later in the end. Shuster now probably in full-on score 2 mode.
12. Close. Yeah.
And as we said at the very beginning of this end, this is one where Schuster's looking for 2 or nothing. Stopera, either team gets a single, is happy with the result.
Oh wait, it's pretty good.
They get to that Yellowstone. Red stays around but rolls into the open. John Shuster will try a hit and roll of his own.
Yeah, John knows if he doesn't try to get the roll now, then Stopera will. He'd rather be the one undercover.
Clean.
Chris Plies' last stone.
Close for straight.
Curl. Easy. Curl. Come on. Whoa. Straight. 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 Ooh, I might have went too big.
They overcarve it a little bit. Now rolling towards the corner instead.
My bad. That's my bad.
Is in the hole, so Stopera does have a shot at it. Every once in a while, when you have somebody as effective as Huffman, try to get the rock going a little bit, and goes more than you like.
This isn't exactly a huge port. It's there, but
what do you like?
First thought was the double.
Okay. Peel hit like a quarter. I like the out. We've seen it. Yeah.
Thinking about the in-off potentially.
I'm not sure if they're playing this thin for the double. That's really thin.
Quarter.
Yeah.
I think Stopera knows that he's always going to have that hit through the hole, even if they don't make it, so they're going to have a go at it now. And even if it does hit too thick,
it's like I'm playing
it's hard to find 3 for John.
I do.
Boy, they'd love to just stick this if they can.
Challenging but possible skip stones in 9. It's Andrew Stopera.
Close.
Yep.
Whoa! Whoa! Curl.
Yellow.
Will it go out the back? Wow.
It will.
Just enough.
Shot, Andrew.
How about a thin double in the 9th end of a national title game from Andrew Stopera?
Got it out.
Just barely got enough of that stone to get it out the back. That is huge. Very likely 2 for Shuster if that doesn't go out. It might even bring 3 into play because it would have been behind the corner guard. John would have buried underneath the center, then it would have been kind of difficult for Stopera to get either stone out.
Half 4 foot.
But it does go out the back, and that'll force Shuster into drawing under the center.
John Schuster's first here in 9.
If this is made perfectly, I wouldn't be surprised to see Stopera play the angle run on their own. That's the way that you could get the force, as opposed to allowing John to blank by running yellow to yellow.
Keep pushing.
This has got a ways to curl still, and it's going to be a little deep. Well, a great opportunity here for Stopera to freeze and force. That is exactly what you're looking for.
Sorry, fellas.
This is a no-fear shot. Your worst-case scenario is you give up 2 and you're down 1 with the hammer. If you make this freeze, Shuster won't have a shot to score 2.
Sure, yeah.
He might be forced to try to play some kind of circus shot to blank. You can't take 1 in this situation if you're John. That is not a good spot to leave that rock.
The anguish on the faces of the Schuster front end. Andrew Stopera.
Make it good. Do you like that ice?
This is just a massive shot here if Stopera can lock this on.
Could put him in the driver's seat to win the national championship. His final stone in end number 9.
I got light.
Trying for a crucial freeze. Sweepers are on it right away.
Top 8. Yeah.
And they think it's light. Really going hard.
Hard!
Yep, still gotta go.
Hard, Lance! Hard, Lance,
How
straight!
far can they drag this stone?
Straight. Keep going. Curl! Keep going.
Can they get down to it to lock it in place? Is it enough?
Well, it's not frozen, so there's space for Schuster, but
you can throw your
looks like it's
12.5
almost
here.
completely buried, so this
only
is a
gotta get on
delicate
forefoot.
hack waiter for John to get his 2.
I think I didn't even make it with
Sweepers
13 to be
brought that
honest.
as far as they could, but yeah, it is there. You only need maybe through the house weight, through the house to hack.
13 to 13.
Shouldn't have to worry too much about the backing on this line.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be enough.
90, 95.
13.5 is gonna be enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think he gets out of
13 is the
4,
number,
right?
but I still think 95 is. I think like 13.2 is plenty.
I like 13.
Okay. 13.
Final stone for John Shuster at 9.
13.
Get curling. Get ready to curl though. Little heavy.
Stop! Really got to go, Colin.
Careful.
Get it going.
Very
Careful.
close on line.
Straight. Hard, Matt.
That is
They
perfect.
get to it, tap it back. Yes, sir. John Shuster finds a way to get his 2. And Team Stopera will have Last Rock down by a point as we go to the 10th. Drama of the highest order in the national title game.
What did I throw in the split? No, short. Same.
Oh, I did split that.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
This game has had everything you could want in a national championship. John Shuster, Andrew Stopera, the top 2 seeds coming in, but top 2 seeds in the playoffs. They've played twice in this tournament. They've each won 1 game. And now it comes down to the 10th end with Team Stopera trailing by 1 with the Last Rock advantage. Carter Wadil, Tyler George, glad to have you with us. This has been an outstanding curling game for the right to represent the United States at the World Championships.
I'm very strong on both sides. Very impressed with how Stopera has stepped up in this national championship game, and this is as close to a tie as you can have in curling. One team down by 1 with the hammer in the last end.
I think so.
Essentially a coin toss, depending on each team's individual stats, but a slight advantage for the team up by 1 without.
Better add.
Maybe a little bit of room.
Matt Hamilton threw up a tight center guard with his first.
Find similar.
Probably curl, Colin. Now line's good now. It's curl though.
Still curl. Still curl.
14-6.
Wait, feels close.
Okay, you can be off.
Little knife, maybe?
Yep, little knife action.
Hard!
That away, Maddie. Nice pair.
Comes around, buried.
Nicely done by Hamilton. Exactly where you want that rock.
Whatever you like.
Guard just a little bit off the center line, but
Do you guys have a pref?
second one perfect right to the top of the forefoot. I think you have to come in here, and Stopera is.
They are allowed to tick that guard with it being off of the center line. Second stone from Lance Wheeler.
Top 4.
You rock, remember?
Top 4.
Okay, you can let it work. There's a little room.
It's got to come down.
Line's not bad.
Top 4.
A little heavy.
Oh,
Lance has been really good in this game.
Top
Both
14.
leads have been strong.
you got to go by. You got to go straight now.
It's T-line.
Straight.
Battling for position at the beginning of these ends, but this one
Hard.
a little bit heavy,
Hard.
just as we say it.
Hard, 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 hard.
They'll call the audible and send it back.
Did you touch that center guard?
I think it's freeze me, right?
Freeze the nose.
Nah, it looks like it hasn't moved.
It's freeze me.
Kind of a tricky stone back there,
What's
though.
that?
I
Freeze
think
mine
John
on
likes
the
that
nose.
one.
You can freeze yours on the nose, freeze this one, or throw a guard. Those are the 3 options.
I don't think I like the guard.
Okay?
I like freeze the nose.
Okay.
Of which one?
Same as it always has. 600.
Could have thrown a guard there, but remember a couple ends ago, John Shuster was kicking himself for not going into the house soon enough. He's going to have Colin Huffman draw here.
Yeah, they think that another stone in the house is their best guard right now. Just trying to come right to their own stone. I think John's probably a little worried about if you're mapping out this end. If they throw the guard, if Stopera ever makes that corner freeze, that angle run is there for the win later in the end.
Right to it, Matt. Right to it.
Good job, boys. Let's
Nice
go.
job.
That's a good way to defend against it by drawing right there.
And an outstanding job by the sweepers to get that by. Colin Huffman's fired up.
That's
Great
a big
team shot.
Really big shot there from Colin. Stopera's going to have to move these stones now.
It's been an outstanding game from Colin Huffman at second as well. We've seen the upweight shots and we've seen the touch shots from him. Looking at what's happening on the women's side, that is a shot to sit 2 for Delaney Strauss. It's a shot to score 2 for Delaney Strauss and take a 3-point lead. So it'll be down 3 with hammer for Team Cousins.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Strauss
Curl.
closing in on a national title.
Clean. Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa. Curl.
Benner really wants to move these stones a little bit. Has to curl right now.
So just a couple of misses on the wide side from Team Stopera early in this end.
Pretty natural. Is that the shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does stagger the
Kidnap,
stones a little bit, so they're
Okay, kinda
easier
way
to
you wanna
move
throw.
now, at least for Stopera.
Okay, you want to go this
Frozen
way or
right
this
on the
way? I think
nose, it's
into it.
really difficult to get
Should
those
run pretty
moving
straight
without some
based on-
weight. Schuster makes this double. You may see
Firm.
Stopera play the straight run, try to clear all 3, but need to keep
third,
the
to
shooter.
stick it.
Because you're going to have a guard to use, and if they roll off, Schuster just peels that corner
Enough.
guard, and they don't really have many options to score more than 1.
Score 1, of course, would send it to an extra, but Schuster would have the enormous last rock advantage in that scenario.
Clean.
Ready for curl.
Colin Huffman trying to remove both reds.
Right to it. Right to it, Matt. Right to it.
Away they go. And he keeps the shooter around the horn. That's worth a fist bump.
Good position now for
Give it a touch. It's good.
Schuster. A little surprised Stopera isn't playing this
T-line.
nose run.
Yep.
I think you want to move this.
Kind of
if
difficult to
ideally.
move these
Yep.
to a good spot. If you're going to tap,
Just a
you might
straight
have to
freeze
play the
isn't
other
bad.
turn.
Yep.
Tap that yellow to the back of the forefoot to try to set up your 2.
Challenging shot for Mark Fenner.
It's a really small spot to throw this to.
Top 14.
Okay. Line's good.
Close.
Top 4.
Close.
Clean.
Top 4.
Clean.
Top 4.
Close. Yep.
Yep.
Really gotta go. Gotta go. Hard. Get it off.
It ticks
Okay.
the center guard. So a couple of stones a little bit wide, that time a little narrow or
You guys want
light.
to talk for a bit?
Advantage Schuster
Probably
in
just
this
hit and roll.
10th end.
Center.
And not a lot of
Okay.
ways in right
I'm
now
in with that. I think it's probably right.
Just like
for
3
Stopera.
inches.
John
It's-
doesn't like that
yeah,
rock
as long
there,
as we
though.
get it dead in front of this is good, but
Thinks
You
he
like getting
needs
it
to
all the way
move
into the
that.
yellow?
and
no. You just
maybe
want to
leave
roll
the
this
shooter there.
My
touch center
gut is if
for
he
the
wants
run.
to do anything with it, his shooter's
I mean,
rolling out.
even nose is fine, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to give him.
That's fine.
I like rolling like to
Okay,
there.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Chris, yeah, you want to throw this turn at it? This other one's not crazy jumpy either, so.
Yeah, 10's fine.
Close run. It could be the yellow that he runs in and just leave that one. Or the
Just see the tension on the faces of the athletes.
We honestly need to keep yellows around.
And you're trying to keep tunnel vision as much as you can. And forget that this is for the national championship.
It's easy to
Like
say.
too little ice.
It's harder to actually do.
Okay.
You got to stay in your routines as much as you possibly can. That's what helps turn the brain off. Just let muscle memory take over.
11.
First stone for Chris
Close.
Platts.
11.
Yep.
Easy.
Clean.
Easy, easy. Get ready for curl.
Clean.
Just get ready.
Curl, 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 curl a little bit.
Very good.
Really good.
Sends the red stone back, and a dangerous rock for Team Stopera is out of the picture.
That's fine. Yeah.
And now you have to play this
Gotta
run
roll,
too.
get
It's
him to spill
basically
open so we can freeze
nose,
on our necks.
maybe a sliver
Hair
high,
high or hair low?
just to
Probably
try to
hair high,
open
no?
things
Yeah,
up
high's
enough that
good.
you can
Yeah.
actually set up a
7-5.
2 with your last 3 shots.
Keep our guard, right?
I would
Even
think
nose
we
is
want to move the
okay.
rocks in the 4
I
foot
think
as
it's
our first
peel.
priority. Yep.
Right on nose.
Inch high.
Yep.
Tom Howell lets it go.
Hard. Hard.
It's not bad.
It's fine.
So the stone that they run back stays in the 8 foot.
That's better than it was. Would have liked to get all 3 going, but they have options now
I
at least,
think
and the
you can
4
get
foot is
here.
open for scoring. I think that's
This might be
I mean,
time.
we have
Schuster's
top
looking
two.
at, maybe beating
I know we have
Stopera
time,
in.
but
They still do have that red stone they can
better.
run in or tap in.
here's what.
I mean, they just made the run. They make the run, they might be lying shot, so I think we got to get one better than that one, probably. Unless we just guard it and let them try to make this tough come around, and then I have the run.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other
Right,
option.
but that's the thought. It's like if you
Okay.
throw this guard, you got to throw the run.
Right, if they make the draw. Right. Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as they might come try to pick this, but I think let them try. It does. We just have to be okay with me maybe having to make
This
it at
is
some
maybe
point.
the only other shot, right? Just hooking a piece.
Is it curl enough to make that little tap to the 4 foot to the
Probably.
nose?
I mean,
Probably.
again, even this is
The
just
nice
as
part
good
is
as that.
him running that. If we get between him, he doesn't ever get shot.
Yeah.
So maybe that is the
So
shot.
this isn't bad. It's almost as good as a guard.
Right.
And then it might leave you something here in
But
case.
also, this isn't bad either.
If you
this
go
is lined up at
there,
the button.
Perfect world though is
Stopera
he's
might
throwing
play
the
that
run.
6
draw
inches.
He's throwing the
themselves.
nose
No, I
run
think in
then.
a perfect world, I
turn
think
or
it's just right
answer.
here.
Okay.
And we let them try this
Because I
one,
don't want to
and then
give
I
him a
have the
nose run to sit shot.
Then I also have the tap if they end up playing the draw.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's just. What's that?
We don't know the outturn as well, though. You don't like that, Colin?
Andrew
mean-
threw it on his draw last end.
You know well enough to do that? Like, what's the difference between that and just guarding it?
He throws this. You could have the run, but if you go here, he pretty much has to.
Well,
throw
if we
that run.
hook it though, we're not going to have anything to use it with anyway, so maybe it is just guard.
I'm just saying the guard is way easier.
Fair.
Okay. Okay.
I'm good with guarding.
It just means you got to make this run.
Yeah. And we
So they
just
bring
saw Chris
Colin
throw
Huffman
it with
in.
11 and hit it on the nose, so we're good.
And kind of asks a question of what's the difference between putting a stone in between that yellow and that red and just throwing a guard up top? Where do you kind of land on this, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going back and forth on
Yeah.
it.
1.5, 2.
I think
Yes.
Stopera is
You want
drawing
less?
if you play anything
That's
on
too
this
much.
line.
Oh.
But I think if
40.
Schuster draws, Stopera's playing
40.
that run. So it's a matter of which one John wants him to play, and I think he's decided he'd rather have him playing the draw. You don't want to leave that red stone open, so just playing the guard.
Line's good.
Trying to make him play a different shot, him being Tom Howell on his
Where we
second
at?
stone.
1, 1, 2.
Just hold it straight. Okay.
Good spot, see?
That away.
That will take away the
Job
run
miss.
back.
Yeah.
Job done
I mean,
there.
you're trying to get here, like even over curl it.
Just as we
Well, but
expected,
how is that?
Stopera lining up for that draw.
Howell talking about potentially promoting
try to make
Yeah,
this
you
two.
don't need to do that. So you got to try to get your 2 one way or another. Whichever way you want to approach it, you have to start playing for your 2 right now.
You can play the out turn and try to get it here as well, but it's tough.
Yeah. Whatever you're seeing, the intern draw might be the best call.
The intern draw might be there.
I think it is there. It's just tough.
Yeah,
Like, the more buried you can get it, you almost want to be back 4.
I agree.
Even just be shot.
Make it good, buddy.
We got to keep it right on
It's a little bit of a tough stagger going through that hole, too.
It's maybe come down to a foot or 2, just this late game speed in the house. Yep. Yep.
Big shot here for Howell. This is how you set up your win if you can make this draw.
Yep.
With the national title on the line, Tom Howell.
I got all there. I got all there.
His last stone
Not
in the
right
10th
now.
end.
Close line.
Line's close.
Yeah, it's close.
Yep.
Where's Wade? We're all there, aren't we? Top 4. Nope.
Line's good.
Top 4. We're close. I think we're there. I think it's top 4.
Yeah, curl now.
Really good line
Curl.
here.
Deeper the better. Curl. Curl. Keep going. Keep going.
Nice draw from Howell. Perfectly
Okay,
done.
pretty good.
It's a good spot, Tom.
Right to the tee behind the yellow.
And this is exactly how Shuster mapped this end out, too. He knew that they play that guard.
Same
You're
exact.
forcing your opponent to make a tough draw, and you always have this straight run.
So, 11, right on the nose.
Just a massive shot here. If you can stick this, 2 is going to be really difficult for Stopera, but you don't. 2 is definitely in the picture.
Probably a gamer if we make this, boys. Let's make it good.
Skip Stone's intent of the national championship game. John Shuster.
10-5. Easy.
Touch up.
I think with a little less weight than I thought he'd throw.
Close.
Curl!
Hard. Hard curl.
Curl!
Come on.
Right to it! Right to it! Good. Hang on, bitch. Hang on.
Just enough. So Stopera's got 2 options now. We can play the exact same draw, or
but it's a
can
blast
freeze
to
on
go
that
up.
yellow.
How much air?
Sigh of relief from John Shuster, and that extra sweep from Colin Huffman might have made just enough difference as well. What a clutch shot.
Yeah,
That's not really in play.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's the safest place to be.
yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm not going to throw it hard, though.
Right, no.
Feels like just a heavy draw.
I think more than that.
Oh, really?
Well,
A little slower over here,
like
eh?
8-ish.
I think so.
Tough to get inside
Draw.
playing
I mean, it's probably close, no? Take a
tap.
sliver more.
I mean, you're not going to be able to
Yep.
get by that guard by very much in
Yep.
order to get inside. So you
Back
could
8.
just play the freeze.
Throw you a few feet more than I threw last end.
Yeah, I think so.
Speed's decent out here.
Might be a hair slower on this side than the intern Chom just threw.
Okay.
Andrew Stopera
Seeing like low 14s.
thrust into the skips roll with Corey Dropkin representing the U.S. at
Like
the
that ice,
Olympics.
It's like just a broom head more than the draw to the button we
Yeah, I
played
do.
2 ends ago.
Yep.
Can he
Back
find
8.
some magic here in the 10th
Like
end?
13-5, 14.
I think 14 to the tee.
Okay.
Yep.
So 13-5.
Yep.
His first stone.
Should be all there.
Close, close,
Back
close.
8! Back 8! Back 8!
Close.
Back 8!
Whoa.
Wait's good. Back 8!
Very close
Back
on
in.
line. Oh, they lost it. I don't know if they thought it picked or what, but that really jumped.
Yeah.
And Schuster still lies too. Did you see anything that would indicate a pick there, Tyler?
I mean, they really looked surprised by the amont of curl there.
Good throw, buddy.
I don't know if it
Well,
just
he can maybe make
took
this
a
run
turn
triple
or if
for a
it
little
was
bit, if we didn't.
got something underneath it, but
He can't. He might
You
be
saw
able
the
to come off
frustration
this. I
from
don't think
Tom
he'll
Howell
find it.
calling line right
Well,
away.
we forced him into
yeah, I
playing the
think
run
Tom
triple
just
for the win.
knows he was a little
The
late
run
on it,
double.
but hard to
Sort
tell.
of like I wonder if it's all the way in here. Just I have to be in there.
I just kind of grabbed.
Or like I
So
think
how
we
do
win the
you
game if I get here.
take advantage
Game
for
goal.
John Schuster is the question they're
I like to
discussing
be,
this time.
so he can't do any sort of, so like
For
we can't
one,
give him a
right.
rock.
Right.
That's the perfect
That's
spot.
the perfect spot.
Yeah, but how do you get there?
And you're not really
Question.
Well, you just saw
concerned
his.
about 2
Right.
anymore. I don't see any shot for 2.
Yeah, we forced
Now
him to
it's
play
can
the
we
Eagle slash for the win.
prevent one?
So I
in
think
the
it's
game
to
right
me
now.
it's here.
You win it right
But
here.
if it's even here, he's got the same thing. It's got to be all the way in there.
Right here's the
Looks as though they're
But he can
content to
still get
leave
in here for
Stopera
one,
that
but it is
same
what it is.
intern draw.
Okay, then right here's the best.
Don't
Yep.
see anything for two. I don't think that angle
Yeah,
run
if
is
it
there
gets, no, if it's right here, I
on
think
the corner
I
guard.
think we win.
Yeah.
If he can't get inside and get, oh, it's right there is the win.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you forced him to throw that draw.
And he's still got this.
It's if we're out counting this rock, it
No.
doesn't matter.
Right here?
Yeah.
Doesn't it go like bing, bing,
Yeah,
pop out the front?
Could no, it'll touch this.
it'll touch that.
And if it's made and they don't really feel like they have anything
I
else,
mean, he
then
might just end up drawing for one.
I had 12-9 on the one
draw
he
is
just
going to be
threw,
that
which-
much tougher too to get shot.
14?
Get a 14 on him?
No, we had 12-9, but it picked.
But that was back
Yeah.
line.
What?
That was back line.
9, oh, it was, yeah. So I think it's going to be 14 to the top side of the tee.
John Shuster,
Even if we end up short, it's fine here.
Yeah,
the legend of American curling.
If you bump it a little, it's fine.
right.
So you're looking at like a.
Could this be the shot that sets up a national
thinking
title
like
in
400.
2026
Okay.
at 43 years old?
Side for you, Colin.
His final stone in the 10th.
7, 8. 7.
Easy, Matt.
7.
It might
It's
be
gonna
curl.
come down out here.
8.
Stay close, Colin.
Back
it's your
four,
push.
back 8.
It's your push. Easy.
Back
Definitely
Get as
curl.
much of the forefoot as they can. Still hanging.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
right. Belt there, guys. Head there. We're good. Feel there.
Whatever weight you know the best.
I think it's a third to a quarter.
What kind of weight?
10-5. Yep, complete. Yep.
that the sequence we want?
Get rid of it, Chris.
Yeah, I think it is, right? Now you count.
9-5.
Okay.
Is that what you want? What do you want to throw?
What I just throw?
10.
I don't like that.
Again?
Yeah.
10. Lead. Lead. Straight. Straight. Lead. Back forward. Little light. Back forward. Hey, hold it. Go then. T back forward. Line's okay. It's okay. Oh. Everything's okay. Oh. Curl. 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 This. Just pick it. Back 12. Back 12.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Close.
Stay close.
Curl.
You.
Curl.
Get it in there.
Curl.
Get it in there. Get it in there.
You like 13? 13-5? They're not exactly going nuts. We could just pick it too. You guys like just straight picking or throwing just 13-5 and tap?
Just fucking over curls.
I feel like we can hold the 13-5 pretty easily.
Like it's pretty tough if we clip this rock with 13-5 to roll out, I think.
Right.
But it's also, if we hit it thin enough, I don't know that we kill it with 13-5. So it's like,
No, I think we play for no.
there's just not a lot of curl in here. That's the
What do
only
you
thing.
think?
What's that?
It looks like a pick.
It looks like the pick? Yeah, I agree. I agree.
This
I think we're
runs
just going
off,
that same
right?
way we just threw, Chris. How thin do we need to get
You
it?
don't think it's the 13 and just...
Third, get it or no? Is there top rock is not in, right?
Okay.
For sure? You better look at it.
I mean,
Okay.
don't let it touch the sideline.
They're not getting a lot of finish in there is the thing, right?
Okay.
Like, I think that's why this is.
Okay.
And I just threw it.
Yeah.
So I'm throwing the same weight.
9-5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to just touch center line plus an inch.
Yeah, you just threw the last one great, dude. Do it again.
Yeah.
More.
Touch more.
Close. Close.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Easy.
Hard.
Yep. Yes. Great game, man. Great week. Great game, man. It's a good week, man. Congrats. Good week, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Congrats, good mark down here.
1 second. Laser.
going out on top, boys. Tommy. Yeah, Mark's up. Gentlemen. Going out on top, baby. Hey, Maddie, look at us.
We did it.
I'd like to do that.
All right.
Get a little more
here.
practice under our
Guys.
belts before this one instead of coming straight from New York City.
Right? Yeah.
Get over here.
Oh, all right. Here, Colin.
Yeah, let's do the other side.
Yeah, down by the, not in front of the other team. Thank you. We're going.
Let's go. Dibs on sheet sleeping.
T-money.
Oh yeah, baby. Okay.
I'll move my gripper on.
Great job, bro. Great job, man. Oh my goodness.
All right, boys, we're going on each side of this thing, huh?
Battle.
Brooms or no brooms? No brooms?
No brooms.
Make sure you get in here, Darren. Right behind me, baby.
Colin. Colin.
Easy,
Your
mother.
skin
My
loves
goodness.
the score.
What's that?
Your son
Oh
loves
my
the
God. Oh, down there, there's a spot. That's it, though. That's all right. Way at the very far end. I'll go down. We're not going to come on the ice. I'll meet you down there.
Great final score.
Thank you. Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I found my draw weight after that second
Thank
to
you.
last round robin
Thanks,
game.
guys. Thank you for everything, guys. Thanks.
I am going to be
that same
grinding
shirt.
in the gym. You guys are going to be asking me for curl, not Colin.
What's that?
Just eating Fenner's lunch.
I mean, y'all two are
Extra ends, baby.
with your opponents.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
I
go.
mean, fucking- I
Hi.
feel like I shot in the 90s.
Did you see another
Lance
game?
had to have played good.
Proud of you.
He missed 3 shots in 10.
Oh my God, Mom, careful.
Another one.
You okay? All right.
You guys
You okay, Mom? You okay?
Just stay right here.
Okay.
By putting that
You
thing in
okay,
such a
though?
good fucking spot, the end was over.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank
The
you.
minute you guys made that thing that good. Because this ice, you just couldn't, having 2 rows
Yeah, but I'll just
guard,
wait.
you couldn't play
All right,
and wait
we're
to
gonna-
actually jiggle shit.
Well, we have wait till all medals and stuff are done, then we'll do pictures. Oh, gotcha. You want mine, Sarah? I got a really good camera, so.
You better get all your friends and family. My mom's going to start the Galapagos Islands scuba diving. She's had this trip planned for 2 years. Oh, God. And fucking, I would rather do
Thank
that.
you.
That sounds so tight.
Good job, girls. Congrats. National champs. Welcome to the club.
Oh, yeah. That's what I want.
11. 10 more. Great job. Great job. Good job. Congrats. Proud of you, girls.
We're doing the ceremonies now?
I don't know when it is.
Thanks for grabbing the brooms, Colin.